on Dragon Ball Z, if memory serves, we were in Gorgon-Roo, which is the worst dungeon in this game. In Gorgon-Roo, we came across Lonnie, who's a person who's after Princess Garnet, who is in our party, while we were on our way to the Outer Continent. We went to the Outer Continent, and sure enough, it is a continent completely without mist. Mist, of course, powers like all the machines in the continent that we're from. So it's like, oh, that's weird. There's like a village of dwarves, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll only let you in if you get married. So on our way out, trying to figure out how to get past, we come across a black mage, and it's like, oh, that's weird. They're not supposed to be out here. We follow them to a village, only to find an entire village worth of people like Vivi. And we talk to them, and there's some scenes, and basically Vivi finds out from the elder black mage that they are all going to die. Black mages only have a lifespan of about 8 to 11 years. So, yeah. It's unknown how old Vivi is, but now he has to wrestle with the fact that he might die soon. And that's sad. Furthermore, let me see. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to use what time I have left to, like, try to make the world good. Vivi travels with us. We make our way back to Conde Piti, which is the dwarf place, and we get married. We get, like, fake married, Zidane and Garnet. And then I have Vivi and Quina also get married. Following that, we come across this girl who's a thief, and she has a summoner horn. It's like, oh, that's weird. We follow her, and her name is Aiko, but we renamed her to Pistol, and we are on our way to her house. Because allegedly Kuja is in the area, and Kuja's the big bad in this game, and we're trying to hunt him down, is basically what's going on. You keep being in my YouTube shorts, and I'm always like, that's my friend. That makes me very happy. So yeah, let me make sure there's nothing else. Cast float on party, go apeshit, steal flute. Yeah, easy. So, on we go. I'm going to quickly move this around. Oops. Oops, what have I done here? There we go. Sorry for the very light technical junk. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I explained it well. So, Stiltskin! Yes, I do want to buy all your needless garbage for $666 because I want your cool stuff later in the game when you start selling things that are important. Conte Piti is such a beautiful place. Okay, you do let me save. Good. Give Susanna a letter. From Magmot to Susanna. It's been 6 months since I started living in Conde Piti. The food here is great and the people are very nice, Kupo. But the only thing I can't get used to is the rally ho. I keep saying rally Kupo. Village life sounds hard, Kupo. It's the little things, lads. I want mail, Kupo. Oh, climb up the ladder, Zidane. You're almost there. Actually, did we? Okay, we did equip Aiko. My memory of last stream is kind of a blur, which is kind of funny because even though, like, nobody showed up to the last stream, like, the VOD for it's the most popular VOD I've ever done. So I feel pretty good about that, I must say. That's the Lifa tree. It is a big, big, big tree where all the mist in the world basically spawns from. What night was that stream you mentioned? Day of the week, like the one people didn't really show up very much for? That was, I think, Sunday? It's been a while. Oh yeah, the event is still going on. Tomorrow is the final day, so get in the eggs while you can. You need 100 for the first badge, and then an extra 100 if you want to upgrade the badge to a better one, basically. And then you will have maxed out the event. What if you were blue and your fucking dog was also blue? That'd be sick. You know, there's always that thing with like, oh yeah, your dog like looks like it's like a thing where it's like, oh yeah, the dog looks like the owner, and I don't know, it is something that I have noticed in reality that tends to kind of be the case, except pugs. I don't like pugs. Pugs are stupid ugly, but that's just me. I've never liked pugs. They have big buggy eyes, and the thing is, it's like they're cute when they're young, and then they get older, and they're like really ugly, and then people don't want them anymore, and it's really sad. This is a Hill Gigas, I think. They're from Final Fantasy 1. Let's hit him with Ramu, the Thunder God, why don't we? Oh, I should probably... Okay, this is why I wrote down to cast Float on the party, I see. Fenrir, what's Fenrir do? That's a new summon. Because Aiko here is a summoner, kind of like Garnet, who's also a summoner. That's weird. Also weird that they share the exact same party role. It's almost like they're, like, connected somehow and don't know it yet. Cast slow on it. That'll probably be beneficial. Hi, peeps. Having one-handed because I'm eating Cheetos. That is the best way to participate in my streams. You should torture Tyler. Why? I'm cis. I love children. I love pugs, and I'm not dog racist. And I love my child. Yeah. If only those things were true. Lifts chin. Oh, if only anyone loved you. Do I have... I do have Float. Good. Oh, JK, he's dead, I guess. I didn't realize I was such a legend. Aiko, was that an Eidolon? I didn't know you could use summon magic. Oh yeah, because she's never seen anyone do that but her. That's kind of crazy. Hey, Garnet, you want to cast Float on every pony? That'd be really beneficial. Should probably do that on Aiko. Let's use Thunder on you, just because I said so. Stole Fairy Flute. Hey, that's exactly what I wanted. Every pony? Yeah, my wife says it all the time. Am I suddenly not allowed? It's very important. That's how you know we're married. We steal each other's vernacular. I love that we're just torching Shrek here. Earthquake! Set in the same cadence of Chicken Jockey. Let's see. Do I have Float? Let's float Vivi. He's not looking too hot. Also, Thunder is not doing shit. Do I have anything better? Maybe like a Blizzard spell? Yes, Blizzara. Good, 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 good. That's what it's all about. What if your child's first words was every pony? I'd be thrilled. Can I bang that summon? The wolf thingy. No. Oh, you're talking about the summon! Sorry, I thought you were talking about me. No, his first word was Nirvana, the band. Yeah, that's true. Not to be confused with Nirvana, the sketch comedy show. Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3. They're the ones who performed that song, the We Shop Wednesday. Oh, he's gonna use his Vat Ballet to kill Vivi. I'd prefer if you didn't. Rez! Get up! Yeah, you're trying to use Cure on a corpse, stupid. It's not gonna work. Kill. See, the good thing is the animations are so long that it actually gives me the time to look at chat, which is great. You have a Cure? That sucks. I saw a spider on my desk. I've never seen a spider on my desk. That's wild. Deals physical damage by luck. I mean, I'll try it. It's probably better than just slashing normally. I guess I'll cast Float again. Who's not floating? Oh, everybody. I wish I had the thing that floats everybody, but I do not. Any fire junk? That'd be beneficial. Fire. Torch Shrek ass. Feel so productive today. I finished something for CRT that's evil and fucked up and sent it to the lovely DM. Yes, I did see that. I'm definitely gonna check that out later tonight. I've been cane-pilled, TBH, my truth. Kane's so cool. I have some devilish plans with both Kane and Hekit and TV coming up. That's gonna be very exciting. Hey, don't punch Dagger, please. Okay, good. Yeah, punch Vivi all you want. That's fine, actually. We're not under level or anything. This fight's actually just kind of tricky. I'd really like if he died, though. Not Key Kit. Not yet. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Key Kit mentioned on stream. Hi, Tyler. I love you. I love you too, Benji. You're so cool. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. Make me very happy when I see you in chat. My friends do care. They love when I stream. They love when I do stuff and talk in silly voices all day. How much health has this guy got? Let's go home from Pride event. Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot today's Saturday. I'm happy for you. I hope that was very good. Video game, please do whatever Tribs doesn't want you to do for fun. That would be inconvenient. This fight's already going on way longer than I expected. Okay, good. I'm glad that I waited so that I could heal Vivi. Everyone remember to do RPG and event. Yes, today is the last day for the event. Wow, I only have enough MP to do Cure 1. You're just gonna hit normally. It's fine. Everything's fine. Things are great, even. I crushed the child with my fat ass. I'm Shrek the Hill Gigas. I love my friends who take nothing I say out of context, because they're so nice and cool. Also, the strat to winning this fight is you cast Float on everybody, because that makes Earthquake ineffective. But it's kind of annoying to cast that so often. But luckily things are still working out. Yay, Bride! Yeah, Bride's awesome. Oh, thank God he's dead! It was so cool and fun. It was kind of low-key but good. I made candy and got a free banana bread muffin and reconnected with an acquaintance that talked for hours with my friend. That's really hype. Sounds like a really good social day. Did a really good tarot reading, too. I think I've got a knack for it. Oh, I didn't know you did tarot. That's really nice. I love doing tarot. For our anniversary, Dorothy got me a Sonic tarot deck, which is really cute because they can't use the actual names like, Judgment and, the Fool and whatnot. So they call them silly things like, I know for a fact the Tower is, I think it's Doom and things like that. And like, Shadow's a card. I think he's King of Lightning. It's really silly, but you can translate the cards into tarot, and it's really cute. I did my reading for the week that I normally do with those cards last time, and I'll probably do it again tomorrow. But you're a pretty good fighter, Aiko. Teehee, thanks. How come you can summon Eidolons, Aiko? It's kind of an important detail. Also, Aiko has a summoning horn, which is like physical thing that summoners have had since like Final Fantasy 3, so that's really cool. 3, 5, and this game are the only time summoners have the little horn outside of like 14 and the MMOs, obviously. I just think it's a really cute design. Let me see. Oh, awesome. TTRPG where instead of rolling cards, we pull tarot cards. That actually is a way of rolling character sheets that's really fun to do. Let me see. Well, not usually. Hey, have you always been able to do that? Of course, my grandpa and everyone else did it all the time. What do you mean? Hey, that's not the way to my house. That's the way to the Life Tree. This way to my place. Yeah, this girl is just abducting the party. I was only looking at the mountains. The Life Tree? I thought it was called Sanctuary. Huh? Oh, that's what the dwarves call it. Everyone else here calls it the Life Tree. The Life Tree. Let's go! Alright, now there's going to be a lot of ATEs, which is active time events. So if I don't read chat, that's why. Although I do want to grab this thing real fast. I think that's a thing that I can grab. Yes! The Yellowstone, isn't that... That's like a national park. Big geyser. Shh. I'm being funny. Let's see. Does anybody need healing? Well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as I don't get in any encounters between here and there. I spoke too soon. What do we got? I got a new deck, and every single reading I've done has been super relevant, insightful, and mostly major arcana, even with the full deck. It's been banger. My friend that I did a reading with said that my deck is really bonded to me, and I'm really happy about it. Yeah, people have little, like, rituals they do with their deck. That's really nice. I normally, like, you know, light an incense, and Dorothy has a little crystal. You just kind of, like, focus on it, and it's like, oh, no more bad vibes, things like that. I don't know, it's just really wholesome. I love stuff like that. And then, pulling a lot of major arcana is actually really difficult, because there's only 20 major arcana cards, and there's, like, quadruple that in the minor arcana. I'm kind of doing poopy for damage right now. While I do like Auto Potion, I might take it off Zidane, just because it makes things go on kind of long. I should also probably res Vivi. Hey, Vivi, how would you like to be alive? That's an ether. Good thing I can finally buy high potions now. Ooh, it's Sinnoh Gen 4 themed. That's really hype. Like a Pokemon Tarot deck? That sounds awesome. Let me save really fast. I have that stupid emo Oxalotl song in my head. I haven't heard of it. That sounds cool. I have, like, a tutorial deck with, like, the cards, general themes written on them. That's neat. I like the standard art style of the Rider-Waite deck, which is, like, the main one people use. The traditional art style is just nice. Zidane, this is my home, made in Sari. You live here? It's a pile of rubble. It was, and it was beautiful. Dagger? What happened here? This place is in ruins. You're in ruin. Village of Lost Summoners. Hey, look, and this place is also home to Moogles. A Mocha, Moko, and Kimono. Kupo, and Momotose, and Mori-san. Where's Mog? Mog the Moogle is a, he's like a whole, like, optional party member in Final Fantasy VI, and since then he's kind of been used as like a catch-all name for Moogles, like, ever since. Like, you know, you'll have like an NPC and it's like, it's Mog the Moogle. It's like, oh, cute. It's never the same Moogle from Final Fantasy VI, obviously. It's just a namesake. It's just cute that it's here too. No, Mog got eaten. Poor bastard. Mog! There he is. He's just a little guy. Be kind to him. Kupo? No, I'm not mad, but don't ever leave me behind, okay? Good. Zidane, follow me. I guess, lady. Get to work, you guys. Yes, ma'am. I like that they're kind of in varying sizes. Mog, you stay here with me. Okay, come on. Yeah, she goes into her little necklace. Did that Moogle go inside your dress? Yep, Mog always stays with me. That's because he's also a summon! Kupo. Zidane, come over here. Tell me more about yourself. Tell me. Sure, I want to know more about you too, Aiko. Really? Sits down patiently. For instance, the Eidolon. Where are you from? How old? Oh, how old are you? What do you do? Where are you going? Now, what I want to know is, what kind of foods do you like? What kind of eidolons do you like? What type of Moogles do you like? What type of girls do you like? This is children. I've been through this. I've never met anyone like you before. Dagger? What's wrong? You look dazed. Oh, it's nothing. Do you have a fever? You're fine. Hey, are you jealous? Why would I be jealous? Well, obviously, you know, another summoner, your, you know, your party role is about to be completely taken over by a slightly better character, things like that. Nothing really to worry about. Just skimming chat. Wow. I love just how worthless Discord on mobile is. It's really, really funny. It just never updates or shows like half of stream messages. Real as fuck, it was so funny. I saw the listing on Etsy for the deck and it was like, I got struck by lightning. I needed the deck at all costs, 40 bucks even, and it arrived quickly and immediately, and it felt so right in my hands. Yeah, that's so good, actually. And it's Gen 4 themed, like, that's so good. Skimming. My new favorite party trick / advice tool. Yeah! I miss my cards. I just have trouble setting aside the time. Tribs, do you have any questions for the cards? I could try doing a long-distance reading. Ooh! I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. I like... It sounds silly. I like doing readings for, like, you know... Will stream go well this upcoming day? Because, like, I don't know, stream times are so inconsistent for me lately because, like, schedule stuff's moving around. But generally, I like trying to do, like, 2 to 3 streams in a week. And, like, I don't know, I'm taking the grind really seriously. So I do readings that are, like, you know, is this going to work out? Like, is this something that I should be pursuing, or should I be spending my time doing other things? So, you know, if you want to do something like that, maybe that'd be nice. Just kind of a throwaway thing, you know? Are you and Dagger really just friends? Already asking the hard-hitting questions. Seems like you guys are something more. Assumptive, aren't we? Boyfriend being sus. I think he's drawing something for TV. That's really cool. Yeah, we're more than friends. Yeah, technically we're like dwarf married right now, which isn't real married, but we're dwarf married. So what are you guys? We're a team. Obviously, it's just a team. Yeah. Vivi's also part of the team. Hey, where'd he go? Hey, Mog. Is it sort of like me and the Moogles? Something like that, I guess. All clean, Koopo. Thanks, Mocha. I'll be right there. Also, I apologize in advance. This part of the story is going to be mostly cutscenes. Which is funny, because the last time you were all here, it was also just cutscenes, so it's gonna be a bit. There's at least 2 more boss fights and a dungeon before the end, though. I'm gonna start cooking. You have to come eat at my place later, okay? There's still stuff I want to ask her. Let's accept her invitation. Zidane, she hasn't left yet. She's in the corner of the screen. I don't know if that's because my things are stretched or what, but I think it's funny that she's still within earshot. I'll call you when the food's ready. Don't go too far. Active time events. Vivi's feelings. Yeah, Vivi's grappling with her own mortality right now, so it's kind of rough that they're just kind of thrown back into the thick of things, like, la-di-da, time to travel the world with my friends, and trying not to think about the inevitable end. Mr. 288 told me that I understand what it means to live and to die. But it's only because I thought stopping was different from dying. I don't think I really understand what it means to live and to die. Where do we come from? Do we go back there when we die? What if that's what it means to live? I wonder where I came from. Where will I end up when I die? Yeah, these are the kind of like, poor Vivi type things. Because now he's gonna be wrestling with that for like the rest of the game. Why am I shaking? What is it that I'm feeling? My poor 9-year-old Meow Meow. I'm a little tired. Man, everyone in this group's depressed today. What we got? I gave Peeps the critical RPG info because Peeps knows all. Interesting. I wonder just how much Peeps knows. I scratch my chin, pondering. You got the second event badge. That's awesome. Dwarf marriage is short for marriage. That's really clever. Okay, I'm going to type up a thing and send it in Discord for you. Yay! I'll read it very soon. What's funny is everyone knows the bit with Kane thanks to you guys. Or rather, thanks to Finn being a yapper. I just think it's funny. Dagger's feelings. We're dealing with everybody's feelings. A village of summoners. I read about them in a book once. A tribe that possesses the power to call forth eidolons. Eidolons. Knowing that I had eidolons inside me didn't bring me any joy. Mother imprisoned me, used the eidolons she stole from me as tools of war. I thought I killed my eidolons if Kuja was going to use them for war. Or I would. But now they're gone. I feel like I've lost a piece of myself. Why am I thinking all this now? It must be the location. This place feels so familiar to me somehow. Hello, Moogle. This is a restricted area. Restricted? What's that, then? Kupo! Oh, hi, Quina. Just vibing up there? Zidane, this place is only rocks and sand. I eat star sand once, but sand here not good. Water look clean. Into the drink you go, Quina. Hey, don't take it so hard. They're a special case. They're just a little special. They just kind of do that. They're built different. Me too. Jeez, what a dump. Must have been like this for at least 10 years. What can Aiko possibly feed us? Let's have a little looky at Aiko. We're gonna have to do a really quirky thing here. Thanks for cleaning. You guys did a great job. Are you guys ready for the cooking minigame? We're gonna play Cooking Mama with Aiko. A clean house worthy of hosting my hero Zidane. So yeah, if you haven't picked up on it yet, Aiko is really attracted to Zidane at, like, first glance, and, like, the game doesn't really do shenanigans with it, thankfully, but, like, it's like, oh, a boy. I've never seen a boy before. He's cute. So she's trying to impress Zidane, even though they've, like, never really spoken before, and it's really wholesome. She brings him to his house and tries to cook to impress him, even though she's like 8 and has never cooked before. Basically, the way to win this minigame and get the best result is to have all the Moogles and just everyone do everything for her. Because she's bad. Let me see. Every time someone says Vivi, I think of Vivian Swarmbreak. Yeah. Probably because, actually, I think I made a bit about that when I was Tribez one time. It's like, what if I call you Vivi? And then, you know, I think Vivian was like, that actually sounds nice. It's like, that's funny. Looking good, feeling good. All right. But here's where the real challenge begins. This is where the fun begins. I don't think Zidane and Dagger are dating yet. Oh, or that or she's trying to set them up. I might have misremembered. Dagger's been slow to catch on to Zidane's moves. That means there's plenty of time for me to get between them. Okay, no, I was right the first time. I'm going to cook lots of yumming food and show Zidane what a good homemaker I am. Kupo, it might work if you cooked good food. Damn, Mocha. But Aiko screws up a lot when she cooks. We don't have much food in stock right now. I know, that's why I can't screw up, and you're all gonna help me. And you have to help us. No! Kupo, I'm sleepy. You're all gonna help! I'm gonna cook my specialty, rock-fisted potato stew. Yeah, that's delicious. But the last one you made tasted so bad I thought my pom-pom would fall off. Just stew. When I was younger, there was a book. I think it was just called like Rock Stew or something. And the idea is it's like a stew and you put a rock in, and it's like, oh, it's delicious, blah blah blah. It's like some sort of story about like don't judge a book by its cover or something or other. But we actually made it in school, and I expected it to taste like garbage, even though the gimmick is that it's just soup that you put a rocky in. So of course it's gonna taste fine. I don't know. This makes me think of that with the rock soup business. Aiko mentioned? Yeah, this is Aiko. Luis, our aura is so powerful, we can force any stream into being about the TTRPG. Yeah! I mean, I'm not against it. Any engagement's good engagement. I'm just sorry I gotta make you guys type. Fresh fish tastes great barbecued. I hate my buck teeth. It makes it so hard to pronounce that. That sounds good. Okay, our menu is rock-fisted potato stew and barbecued fish. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Who should go fishing? Why, who should go fishing? I think Momatase should go fishing. I just know this off the top of my head, definitely. I'm not looking at a thing on my phone, so I don't screw this whole thing up. Who should go dig up potatoes? I think Mocha would be great at that. My favorite Moogle in this game, Mocha, who I know everything about. Shimono, you help me in the kitchen. Did I make the right decisions? Yes, I believe we did. Let's start. I don't want to be alone anymore. Help me do this right. Oh, hi, Vivi. Time for a quirky cutscene. I don't know if it's this one or the next one, but there's going to be a funny scene between Zidane and Vivi coming up. What's up? Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Well, try not to think too much. Get some rest. I love Zidane. He has my approach to, like, oh, you're having a problem? Well, like, don't think on it. Just, like, push it down to your, like, toes until you, like, worry about that later, you know? Not the healthiest. I'm a problem solver. And it's like, okay, well, like, stow this away until I can do something about it later. When you feel ready. I'm gonna stay here and think about it some more. Death? Okay, Vivi. Kubo, please wait! Thank you for waiting. Lady Aiko says the food will be ready soon. I'll take you to the Eidolon wall in the meantime. Please follow me. Alright. Active time event. Aiko's kitchen. Hello everyone, welcome to Kitchen Nightmares. It's fucking Donkey! How many people do I need to cook for? There's me and Zidane. There's that quiet boy Vivi. I guess I should cook for Dagger too. I guess. And all you guys. Mog, Moko, Matcha, Kimono, Makose, and Morrison. Will you put water on for all the people I listed? I'll get the ingredients. Kupo. How many people should be fed? Well, I'm bad at counting, but I think it's 11 people. This is Aiko Gaming. Potato, potato, pumpkin bomb, lots and lots of nuts. Should I put in that oglop I found on the Kondi PT mountain path? This is like, what a tasty meal that I'm cooking with my friends. Should I put this cockroach in there? Probably not. No, I don't recommend doing that. Peeps said crazy things about CRT. Peeps always has really good takes on characters. Saying normal things, actually. I'm playing FNAF, by the way, and flipping between these tabs and screens. I really hope it's funny, you know, switching between, like, you know, oh, camera 3, and then you, like, put the camera down, and then you look at screen, and then you pull it up. It's like Ultimate Custom Night. You're 8 followers from affiliate, right? Or is it called something different? Yep, I need 25 followers to get to affiliate. So, anything to get me there, I am very happy about. Getting the water going, getting the water going. I caught one, Kubo. It's heavy. Oh, boy. Hold on. What do I... I mean, what... let me search my memory banks for how to do this. Whoa. Let kimono cook and lend a hand. Okay, got it. We'll hold it together on 3, okay? Yeah, for some reason I made the mistake of putting, like, 3 different things on one line for, like, things to do. So I was like, okay, which thing here? I gotta, like, translate this for myself. Is the Eidolon wall up here? I think that's where he was trying to bring me. Mako was very proud of his role as the Eidolon Wall guard. Aiko's decision to show the Eidolon Wall to outsiders upset him. But we Moogles love Aiko. He'll understand in time. Why does the wall need protection? The Eidolon Wall has been protected by Aiko's summoner tribe for generations. Summoner tribe? I'm gonna get Dagger. She can use summon magic. Is that true? I'll be waiting. Hey, Dagger, I don't remember where you are, but you're hopefully on this screen somewhere. Hi, Dagger. Hey, Dagger. Come with me, I'll show you something big. Summon magic stuff. Definitely not my penis. Summon magic? Yeah, it's called the Eidolon Wall. And then I absorb her. Hello? Aiko and her people protected the Eidolon Wall for generations. We Moogles also help Pistol protect the wall. Don't mess it up. Penis? Cock? Boobs? I mean, Peeps is playing FNAF. Pretty sure that's where that meme originates. Received Libra. I can turn that in. That's a Stelazio. I'll do that later in the game. Huh? Absorb! Exclamation point, absorb. Yeah, that's what that's what Zidane did when Dagger joined the party. Like 1 minute she's standing there, the next she's just like in me. Please come in. The Eidolon Wall is this way. Big wall. Also, don't forget to sleep, silly. You need eepy sleep. Go to bed, kitten. Kitten? What is it? Kitty whiskers. Please go to bed. The Eidolon Walls are a collection of paintings. The Summoner tribe painted all the Eidolons they found during their research. These Eidolons all exist? Kupo. Sorry. That was an accident. I was reading as the other characters. Just This is a holy place for the Summoner tribe. Lady Aiko comes here every day to pray and burn incense for her ancestors. I'm the freaky Moogle, I guess. There's Atomos. There's Bahamut. These are all summons, by the way. She just knows this by heart, even though she's never seen this wall before in her life. So she thinks. What's wrong, Dagger? You'll get it back. I want to look at the murals some more. Okay. How you doing? I don't know most of these Eidolons. Can I see them? Can I see? No. The Summoner tribes honored nature. They named this world Gaia. They considered the Eidolons guardians of the planet. They attempted to become one with nature through their summon magic research. The tribe migrated to this location 500 years ago, but now... That's it? Okay. Just making sure. Looks like that's all there is to see here. Back to Aiko, I assume. Aiko's kitchen, too! Welcome back from the break. It's Gordon Ramsay. I forgot, that's why I wanted to name her Gordon Ramsay at one point. Also, this would probably be the part in Kitchen Nightmares where, like, Gordon stomps out and then comes back and he's like, alright, I'll give you fuckers one more chance. Pale, white hair, strange clothes. Zidane told me about you, you're Kuja. That's actually not too far from the truth, although it would be funny to say Quinn is the final boss. Guys, they don't call me kitten. I'm scared. Freaky Moogle. Someone fix this dog. Don't get this dog fixed. I don't want to be fixed. I got things to do. Well, my mom used to say, people to do, things to see. Peeps live texting me about reading the CRT doc. That must be nice. And playing FNAF and watching the stream? Peeps is a wonder. Zidane looked for a man named Kuja. I called Dr. Freaky. Oh, you chased Mog on the Kanti PT mountain path. I'm Aiko. Mog, don't ever come out while they're around. Kupo. Smells good. Don't eat anything. I'm making stew. The heat's too low. Yeah. You can cook? I am wearing a goddamn chef hat. Is my destiny to pursue way of gourmand. This must be a helper from above. Ask Dr. Freaky for advice. I know how many people live in this village. Quinn is actually about to give a piece of life advice that I've honestly stayed with me ever since I played this game. It's very simple, but I think it'll help you all. Isidon's group, the Moogles and me, make 11 people. Is a good amount. The heat only strong enough to make food for 9 people. Was not possible to make enough for everyone. No! I teach you very important lesson in cooking. Always make more than you need. Maybe more people show up. Maybe your guests are very hungry. You correct to make food for more than 10 people? This your only ingredient for stew? Maka went and dug up some rock-fisted potatoes. His problem now with heat. How we get more heat? Ah, I know. I know Black Mage. I ask him make fire. So yeah, I didn't mention it because I thought there might have been more to the dialogue. But when Quina says, like, always make more food if you're having guests over because you don't know if more people will show up or if they'll be extra hungry, that is honestly advice that has stuck with me for life and has saved me on numerous occasions. As silly as it is. You're gonna sleep. I'll miss you, Dorothy. Bro isn't playing FNAF. Oh, I might have missed that. Could have sworn Peeps mentioned it earlier. This is FNAF for me. Going between stream, 2 Discord chats, a game of 2048, and doom scrolling Tumblr. That's a day in the life. No, you're great. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get them pregnant for you. Anytime, friend. Alright. We're making good time. Things are good. Stream might go just a little late tonight, just because I really want to get to the end of Disc 2. Don't mess it up. Hey, Aiko, you ready yet? Oh, hi, Vivi. I'm gonna stay here and think about it some more. Okay. Kupo! Okay, guess she's ready. Wow, this looks great! Exclamation point impregnate. Why are you always trying to knock me up on stream? Real friends get each other pregnant. Anything for my besties. You made a lot! What's his name? Quina, they helped me. They helped you without eating all the food? Amazing. Vivi too. Hee hee hee. Yeah, you pulled me out of my doom spiral just long enough to set the heat. How is it? Wow, this stew tastes amazing. You should start a restaurant. The fish is just right. Hey, Aiko, where are all the other summoners? Asking the hard questions again. Hey, where are all the people who are definitely dead since you're the only one here? Are they hiding underground or something? Underground? Yeah, you could say that. They're underground, sleeping the eternal sleep. Hi, Vivi! What? I'm the last survivor of my tribe. I've been living with Moogles ever since my grandpa died last year. I'm sorry. Oh, this is extra fucked, because I also have a dead grandpa, says Vivi. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm really happy here. 10 years ago, which is 4 years before I was born, a natural disaster struck the village. Even the survivors suffered a great deal. But my mom and dad fell in love and had a family. Now that I remembered what they look... Not that I remembered what they look like, because they died when I was very young. I see. I'm like a beautiful young heroine in turmoil, don't you think? Huh? You know why I'm here in this village. It was to meet you, Zidane, my beautiful shooting star. Right in front of everyone. Hey, that's a line from Lord Avon's play, Wishing Upon a Star. How did you know? Damn it! It's like you're stealing my Riz material. I read the playbook! How does Aiko know about that play? This place is far from the Mist Continent. Good content. Yeah. Before I go, Trib smells like pumpkins. That is true. Dorothy's been telling me that I smell like pumpkins for a while, for like the last few days. I'm not like doing anything different. I guess it's just natural scent. Thanks, Aiko. That was really good. I'm ignoring the part where you definitely hit on me. See, don't you want to eat my food every day? Maybe. Hey, there's some other stuff I want to ask you. More importantly. Maybe. That's so rude of you. She's a child. And it's like, hey, do you want to spend the rest of your life with me? It's like, no. Anyway. Zidane, help me clear the table. Bring the pot over to the kitchen. You're wifing me and we're not even married and also you're 8. I am not dealing with this. Punt the child into orbit. Does it anyway. Hey, Dagger. There's so many old books here. I think this one is Lord Avon's Wishing Upon a Star. Can you believe this? This is a first edition. I've only ever seen one at the castle library. Why does she own books that are more than 500 years old? This place is stupid old. I don't know what you want from me. So it wasn't just Dagger. Zidane is really slow too. Bro's fucking stupid. Those two are going nowhere fast. Well, this is good news for me. Hey, Aiko. Done crashing out? Is there something on my face? Thanks, Zidane. Could you leave it here? Hey, Aiko, do you know anything about the Lifa tree? What about the Lifa tree? We want to go there. It's sealed with an eidolon. You can't get in. Sealed? Did you seal it, Aiko? Well, so he's sharp about certain things. He asks very basic questions, knowing that I am the only summoner on this continent. It all happened before I was born, but they sealed an eidolon that we failed to summon in the Lifa tree. It's our custom to seal a failed eidolon where we summon it. An eidolon you failed to summon? Aiko, will you break the seal for us? What? No way! It's not like we're gonna do anything bad. Well, I'm sure we can handle it on our own. No way, are you crazy? Wonderful conversation. Oh, there's stuff here. A Kerman coffee. Ah, that's for the coffee quest I'm not doing. Hello, Moogle. This person keeps telling me to catch more fish, Kupo. Zidane, I make great discovery. These fish are different from miscontinent fish. Is that all you got? I guess that's all you got. I too am playing FNAF. I'm going from stream to my stream notes to chat. Let me see. Yes. Buy magic tags from the Moogle and some softs, then head to Conte PT Mountain Pass. Easy. I'm almost to the dungeon. I don't think there are any books on summoning. Like, oh, there's another chest. I didn't see that. Hello, Moogle. Should you get some sleep before we go? Yeah, put me to bed. I love FNAF. What's the Foxy equivalent in this scenario? Because in my setup, you're the Foxy. In my setup, you mean like the thing that you have to check every so often or like you'll explode? Probably the stream itself. Because if I just suddenly stopped streaming, I probably wouldn't even recognize or realize it. Better get some sleep before we leave tomorrow. This scene is really stupid, if I remember correctly. Zidane's like, oh, you're thinking about, like, death and your own mortality and things are really sad? Man. You want to piss off this railing? That's basically what's going to happen. I tried to stop worrying about things, but I just can't. I know you told me not to think too much, but that's because we're different, Vivi. You don't have to do everything my way, you know? I want to stop. I don't want to feel like this anymore. What if I keep feeling like this? Vivi. Well, in the end, it boils down to two simple choices. Either you do or you don't. I like that way of thinking. Big proponent of that. You'd think with all the problems in this world, there'd be more answers. It's not fair. But that's the way things are. The choice is yours. Zidane, I just want to protect the people I'm with. Doesn't matter whether I can or not, it's what I believe in. I knew it, I was right. Zidane is the man for me. He's right, you either do or you don't. My choice is clear, I want to go with Zidane. You want to know a trick to get your mind off things? Okay. This is an age-old ritual between male friends. Yeah, let me get all my guy pals together so we can all piss off a railing when we're depressed at the same time. Come over here, Benji, and let's do it together. Doesn't it feel nice to be under the stars? Epic gameplay. This is the only Final Fantasy game with pissing. You came to the right stream. Zidane, I want to come back here. When I first saw the Eidolon wall, I was scared. But when I went inside and saw the murals, they calmed me. I want to see more. Sure, we'll come back after we check out the Life tree. Thank you. We gotta come back and get Quina anyway. We can't just leave him here. Are you coming back here for Aiko? Aiko's only 6 years old. She acts tough, but I think she's lonely. I haven't seen her today. You're right. She's definitely not snooping on the top left. Hi, Aiko. Idly-ho. You can't break the seal of the Life tree without calling an Eidolon. You coming with us? Don't you want me to? Of course I want you to come along, even though I was just saying that I wish you'd kick rocks. That's what I thought. Okay, I'll join your team for a while, and remove Dagger because she's now the less good white mage. The Life tree is beyond the Condi PT mountain path. Let's go. Although now it's kind of funky because I have 2 white mages in my party. Why are you so nice to everyone, Zidane? Huh? What do you mean by that? Forget I asked. I think she was mad. You think so too? If even Vivi can tell, then that's rough. Please look after Lady Aiko. Come see us if there's any trouble. Sure thing. Vivi, have you figured out a solution to your problem? Not really. What, did pissing off that railing not help? But I'm moving on. Good! You're not over yourself? You're still depressed, but you're saying that you'll get over it? I'll take your word for it. I will jump scare you IRL if you stop screaming. Yeah. I don't think you have that to worry about. It's gonna be a bit. We still have, at least another hour. Speaking of... Hitakonde PT Mountain Pass. Actually... First, I'm going to go back in here and purchase from the Moogles because I have to buy some junk. Hey! It's not much, but I found some goods for your journey. I hate to say this, but our village could use some capital. I'll have to charge you for this. What an asshole. Oh, I can buy Mage Mashers here. That's great. I can actually trade these in and get a synthesis item. Pinwheel? That's something I haven't seen. What's that do? It's only 200. Thinking. We won't have to mess with equipment for too much longer. That much I promise. Getting people better headgear would also be effective. Survival vest. Might as well. Let's restock potions. I wrote down to buy a lot of softs, so let's get like 20. And magic tags is another thing I wrote to get down, so let's also get like 20. That should last. Least I hope. Alright. I'll actually buy more softs because there's some enemies coming up that apparently I can kill instantly if I have those. So, we're off. Sorry there's so much going on in this stream with, like, you know, oh, so many cutscenes and going from place to place and whatnot. Like, it's a full-length JRPG. I just hope nobody's, like, bored out of their skull. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna rush through this combat because I forgot to equip Aiko. And that's kind of important. Get smacked, nerd. Loudmouth, that means that they can't be affected by silence. I only have one primary damage dealer right now, and that's Zidane. Everyone else is back row. That's wild. I'm letting you hold on to that because I need you to learn those spells. So once you're done with that, I'll do that. Actually, okay, you already learned Loudmouth, so let's get you this. I want you to learn Float. I want you to learn Float bad style. Antibody is pretty good, but you could learn better. Silk Shirt. I want you to learn Cure, obviously, so I'm going to keep that on you for a sec. And then I want you to hold on to that Sapphire. As for the others, quickly going through this junk. Jeremiah's boots. Okay, I sent you a huge wall of text. Check your DMs when you're ready. Pretty good reading, TBH. That makes me very glad to hear. I swear I will read that. I just have a lot to do right now, so I'm kind of trying to get through that. Anything here? You're already maxed out there. Drain. I think you're good on that front. Although I will optimize you. And I think that's everything in order. Benji sent it to me too because I'm literally nice. That's so cool. I think a group reading would be really cool sometime. I wonder if that's like a thing people do. Oh, I forgot the speed up feature was on. I was like, why is he going so fast? Bro, I'm trying to talk to you about character stuff, peeps. Rah. Also sent it to Wifey. Thank you so much. I'm watching stream. Yeah, Peeps is being a very nice participant in my little social experiment here. This will jump scare me if I don't. It's true. I am literally an animal. I'm like halfway to an animatronic from Five Nights at Freddy's. I got the animal part down. I just got to be like either dead or like a robot. Them's the brakes. Oops, wrong button. Let's hope I didn't disappear. Exclamation point, wild animal. Hello, Life-a Tree. Lifa, the ancient tree of life. This song's kind of freaky. Ah, my spinach. There's mist here. Touches grass. There's mist here. So this place really must be the source of the mist. Hey, Vivi. Trip. You okay? I'm fine. Just having like the worst week of my life. No big deal. Peeps, check your DMs. That was the seal. It shouldn't hurt you, but are you alright? Yeah, it didn't hurt. Wish it was like Hunger Games where Zidane like zapped 50 feet back, seizing. It's like Fortnite. Hey, Aiko. Did you say they use the power of an Eidolon to seal this place? Amazing. How do you break it? I'm going to ask the Eidolon to come back. The Summoner's Horn allows us to communicate with Eidolons and wild animals. I'll break the seal now. Watch. Cool cutscene coming in hot. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. By the light of our spirits, I call upon thee. Answer my call, wherever your soul may be. For I am the Costco sister, and I rate this 6 big booms. Maybe the hashtag was the friends we made along the way. Perhaps. Finish. We can go inside now. Thanks. Is that easy? Was that the spell to break the seal? Nope. All I did is focus my thoughts into my horn. Then why were you just trying to impress Zidane? That was just for show. The spell is actually much longer, but the Eidolon asked me to hurry it up. I didn't hear anything. Alright, let's go. Costco chicken bake reference? No, it's the Costco guys. You remember them? They're like, hello, here's me and my son that I, like, get millions of dollars off of, and we give the, like, Chef Boyardee ravioli from Costco 8 million big booms, and then they do boom 8 million times. It's absolute cinema. These are, like, undead. Oh, no problem. Just me and my 2 children. Me and my dwarf married wife and our 2 children dealing with the hordes of the undead. Welcome to Final Fantasy. Whoa, you weren't kidding about the length of the reading. I'm very happy that you typed that all out. That means a lot. I'm just... sorry, that's definitely gonna take me just a minute. Ooh, I love Major Arcana. Ooh, you do reverse cards. That's fun. I don't really do reverses in mine. But I do with the Sonic deck, just because it's fun. In the Sonic deck, it's actually cute. They call upside, like right side up, hero reading, and the reverse a dark reading. And I think it's cute. It's silly. It's like Sonic Adventure 2. I split into 2 different messages, even with Nitro. Wow, that's crazy. I admire the dedication. I think this might be the enemy that I can one-shot. It's a Stroper. I can kill Stropers with Soft. Yeah, so for Stropers, I can kill them instantly with a Soft, and for Draco Zombies, I can kill them with Life. That's kind of the gimmick with this dungeon, is that everything's undead, and that healing spells do big boy damage. So I will actually show an example. So this thing is technically stone, so if I use Soft, he will just up and die. Observe. This child getting slapped. Alright, Zidane, throw the Soft. Rip Bozo. Became too soft to live. Damn, you know, they make pills for that. Where were we? Climbing up big tree. I love climbing up big tree. Oh, Zidane's a monkey, and he's climbing a big tree. This was the goal, the whole game, if you kind of think about it. Think about Tegan normally and smiles big and wide. Tegan's really cool. I'm trying to do more cool stuff with Tegan. I think Tegan's gonna have a really nice scene with Key Kid coming up this upcoming session, and I'm excited. I think you guys are going to like what I've planned. I'm also kind of holding on to my trances for no reason, because this next boss fight I can kind of... I'll spoil the bit. I can kill him instantly. There's a trick if you know, and you can just kill this boss instantly and get a ton of experience. Because the gimmick with all the enemies in this area is that they're undead. So, if there's a big boss, and you slap a elixir on it, which there's only so many in the game, but it is kind of worth it. It gives you something to do with it before the end of the game, at least. You slap that, and yeah, he just up and dies. It's great. I will admit, this is kind of like a slower part of the game. Even when I was like younger and was playing this for the first time, I thought this part kind of went a little long. But it's fine. I like it. Things are good. It's just a little meandering. But it might also just be because I miss the characters that I really enjoy, like Steiner and Freya. I want mail, Kupo! Aw, damn. I might have messed up the Moogle quest here. Because I never actually went back to the Black Mage Village and grabbed that letter. But luckily, I think we come back here later in the game, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yes, it is called Elixir. Just like the TTRPG. my big tree, like my big D is killed. You have been stopped. I never get over this, though. I love the battle theme. Almost as much as I can't get over this guy becoming too soft to live. Get soft, nerd! Okay, I'm gonna go back to Maiden Sari soon, so at least I'll have an opportunity to stop by the Black Mage Village and do that. It'll just be a little bit of a walk. But we'll make it. Things are good. Everything's gravy right now. What's this? Looks old. I wonder who built it. Is that the Deathly Hollows in the middle of the screen? This way. Hey, are you alright? Aren't you guys scared of heights? Gosh, you look so helpless. Why don't you stay here and let us handle the rest? Only viable member of this party besides Zidane? No, I'm going with you guys. I have to. Then don't leave my side, okay? Okay, thanks. Aiko, do you know anything about this place? Nope, this is my first time inside the Life Tree. This place looks ancient. Tap, tap. Touch it again. Think I have to stand on it. I think that's the bit. Alright then. Zidane, I'll be fine, don't worry. Is, like, incinerated. Going down! Ooh, Tegan mentioned. Sorry, I was locked in. I love Tegan! Yeah, Ellie mentioned Tegan. I'm tempted to also do a reading as to what I should do with Tegan, but I don't feel that it's the right time. I've done enough readings today, I think. It's good to take breaks. I do think it's good to take breaks. It's a lot to think about. Every single card has its own meaning, and it's kind of hard to think about it all, like, at the same time, I suppose. But also, you know, TTRPG, you got time. Game's on, like, Thursday. Me too. Okay, we'll all go. Alright, everybody, jump down this hole! The card's been very sweet to me today, and they deserve rest. I think that's a very healthy way of looking at that. It's also really nice that you do your own readings and interpretations. I've heard so many horror stories of people just pumping their, like, tarot results into ChatGPT and being like, tell me what I should think. It's like, it's so icky. I don't know. Everybody has their own things that they do with cards. I just kind of think it goes against the spirit. Pun almost intended. Too soft to live. I send you to the soft dimension. Also, I think I mentioned this prior, but any character who gets the final hit zooms in on them. Going down. That's definitely a thing up there that I can't reach. Combat! Chicken jockey! Ah, snap. I was reading chat. This is the one enemy that I can kill by casting life on it. Die, nerd. There's also a really good grinding opportunity, since, you know, doing very simple things can just kill enemies instantly and they only show up in singles. To take a very spiritual and emotional tool and defeat it to an evil machine. I shudder at the thought. Yeah, I hate that sort of thing. We're going down the giant tree trunk. Commentary good, commentary great. More combat! My favorite! Why, you shouldn't have! I already have so much piled on my plate, and you drop another combat? Oh, but I'm famished. Which means feed me more in Italian. This is memes, by the way. Keep shoveling more combat onto my plate. I need it to live. Like mouse bites. Tribs, I love your silly songs. I have many, many silly songs. Full of them. I'm full of a lot of things. Oh, these are chests, but they're like weird futuristic tree chests. Also, do I already have a Lamia's flute? I think I do. I stole it from the thing. Interesting. Stona and Silence. I was gonna say the patient needs combat to live. Everything up there looks withered. I love just the design of this place. I love the background. It's so fun. It's very green. It's like almost Matrixy, even though we're in a big tree. This place looks totally different. It's so bright I can't see the bottom. Did you try the stupid combat? I guess we should try to get to the bottom of this. That's a very long way down. Hey, Zidane, I found something here. Maybe it'll move like the last one. It didn't move when I got on. You stood on it? Like without everybody? Well, why don't we all try getting on? Like that'll make a difference, even though it probably will. It's just quirky. I guess it's like weight activated. When I got on it, I felt it responded. I guess we're in luck. Whee! Oh my god, that's terrifying. It's like a roller coaster. Spooky. Whoa! This vexes me. It sure freaked me out at first, but there's no wind or anything. I guess that's glowing powder is stopping the wind somehow. I think the glowing powder is mist. You okay, Dagger? Yes. I wonder where we're going. Yeah, me too. Maybe Mog can tell us something. Oh, Toodles! What do you feel here inside the Lifa tree? Koopo. So, Aiko can speak to animals, and for some reason this Moogle, probably because it's a summon, only speaks in Koopo, which isn't like a language, it's just something that Moogles say at the end of their sentences, but I guess it counts. Alright, thanks. Well, what's the word? Mog senses a lot of life beneath us. Moogles are fairies, so they sense life everywhere, but Mog says there's a whole lot here. I wonder if agents of Kuja are down there. But what's the connection between Kuja and the mist? Incoming! Coming in hot! These fuck-ass outfits. They're so campy. You mean with the cast? They're fun. They're done by my favorite artist, Yoshitaka Amano. He's my favorite artist of all time. He did all the art for Final Fantasy 1 through 6, and then came back for 9. It's great. He's my favorite. I also used to own all the Final Fantasy art books. I sold them when I got married to afford our honeymoon suite. I don't regret it, but they took me a while to get, so I've always been just like a little sad that I don't have them anymore. Uh-oh, I think this is auto death. I was not paying attention, so hopefully somebody who doesn't matter is hit by this. Haha, get killed, bozo! That's great. I mean, it didn't work. He's already dead. It's just funny. The odds of that happening are probably low. Hope you can get them back someday. Maybe someday. It'd be cool. I love art books. They're my favorite, like, reading material, because there's so much that goes into art, especially for video games, and I love pouring into the details and seeing all the effort people put in and like how it's translated to like the different mediums. It's awesome. Main character guy looks like his sleeves fell off his shoulders and got stuck on his wrist. Fashion disaster turned cuntage. Yeah. Oh, if you want to see cuntage, you should look up Kuja from Final Fantasy IX. He's the villain in this game. He's gender. I love them very much. There's so many strange monsters here in the Lifa tree. At least Vivi's design is, like, very iconic. That's kind of been, like, the Black Mage design ever since this game came out. And it's also kind of adapted from the Black Mage design from Final Fantasy I, so it's really nice how they were able to, like, translate that from the NES graphics. Beats me. The Evil Forest and Gargan Rue had unique monsters, too. But if the mist comes from this tree, how come it only appears on Zidane continent? I guess there has to be something that channels the mist. Yes, but the question is why? Zidane. What's the matter? Vivi? Are you having a moment? Is something wrong with Vivi? I wonder what's the matter with Vivi. Let's heal our little group here before we get too carried away. Sounds good. Hey, Vivi. What's wrong, Vivi? You've been lost in thought for a while. Oh, wow, he's so beautiful. Kuja eats him. Yeah, he's great! I think, like, design-wise, I think he's a pretty cool antagonist. Oh, Zidane, I've been thinking about the mist. Do you remember the factory we saw in Dali? Yes, the factory where black mages were being made. You know, like little U's in factories. I remember. Huh? Black mages? They look a lot like Vivi. Dagger. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spill information that we all knew. But anyway... It's okay, I'm not upset anymore about being made and everything. Vivi. Anyway, that factory had a lot of mist inside, right? Oh yeah, there was a huge machine filled with mist. That's right, and there were those strange eggs we saw. There's got to be a connection between the mist, Kuja, and the black mages. I'm so confused. Girl who hasn't played, like, the first half of this game. Another one's heading this way. There's a really whitest kids you know bit that I keep thinking about and referencing with Dorothy. And it's the one where it's like a 15-minute bit, but the idea is that John Williams is you know, he's like, I'm working on Star Wars 57 and I need to come up with a wonderful theme. And he's like laying in bed in his house and he's like, it's just like crazy noises and whatnot, and his wife is just sick of him. So I just kind of go behind Dorothy sometimes, and it's like, look at my John Williams impression. Bum 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 bum. That makes me giggle. Kill. I feel so bad for you, Ellie. You keep pressing exclamation point fish, waiting for a different result, and none come. Hey, I can finally see the bottom. One day I will finish that fishing minigame, though. It's annoying to code. Apparently there used to be a way to do it in Streamlabs, and then they removed the feature. I don't know what's down there, but we'll find out soon. Trib should have been Steve in Minecraft movie. That'd be fun. I'd totally dub over the whole movie myself. I think that'd just be funny and stupid. Oh man, I got an Oregon burrito for dinner, and they didn't cook the potatoes enough. They're a little too raw. That's depressing. I'm so sorry. I had Taco Bell earlier today, and they had those little what are they called? They're like bits of potato that they like fry and they like cover in cheese. It's not quite the same, but it feels similar. But they've never given those to me raw. Would you sing Lava Chicken? I'd sing Lava Chicken without being prompted. So if I'm being paid to do it, hell yeah. Are you gonna make a helpless little girl like me go all by herself? Wait, there might be some monsters lurking here. Say, Zidane, Mog says he sensed life down here. Do you sense anything? I don't sense anything. Yeah, but you sense it too, don't you? We don't even need Mog to tell us that there's life down here. You're right. I can tell there's something down here. It kind of looks like a big boat. Oh my god, that's scary. It's so big and tall. We're so high up. Oh, I hate that they're showing scale here. Sorry, I have megalophobia, silly style, and it, like, very strange things weird me out. It's when they show scale that my brain's like, danger, no, fear. What could this be? It could be a plant, but it also looks like a machine. Machine? What do you mean machine? They'll send you a letter to come back home today. Or whatever it goes. It's been a while. Yeah, it's weird enough that the inside of a tree looks like this. Please don't be combat here. Half my party's gone. Hey, Vivi. You can see some sparkling water down below. It's really pretty. Maybe the mist comes from that water down there. So if the Lifa tree is the source of the mist... So, I'll explain. Basically, they've discovered that this big tree that's been sealed away by the like, people who invented summon magic, like, thousands of years ago. They sealed off this tree because this tree is the source of all of the mist in the Mist Continent, which is, like, the main continent in this game. It comes from this tree on the other side of the world. And it's like, whoa, that's weird. I wonder how that's happening. Basically, the life tree is being siphoned by the other continent, and that's how they have mist. But mist is also a bad thing, because that's where all monsters spawn from. So, we are now currently at the source of the mist. Oh, well, I still ate it, and it was yummers. That's very good. Whew. Let me know how you guys are doing in the RPG, by the way. Mog's a little scared. So that sparkling water is a living thing? It's so pretty. Hey, Zidane, want to watch it with me? I suppose. Really? Okay, come here. But I can see it fine from here. No, it has to be romantic! Okay, crazy lady. See, what's funny is Zidane's been, like, a weird sexist hack this whole game, and now when the shoe's on the other foot, and, like, I know it's a child, but, like, he, like, can't take it. He, like, wants nothing to do with it. And I think that's funny. Heiko, you're not watching the sparkle, are you? Just staring into my deep blue eyes. I was watching the sparkle reflected in... I was memeing. I love that that was an actual line. Is this what I've been putting Dagger through? Yeah, I was just mentioning that, actually. I better go easy on her from now on. Is that all there is to see? I think I talked to Dagger here. Hey, Dagger. It looks like it's been here for ages. 100, 200 years or more? Should I leave? Looks like it'll take us back. Let's go back up for now. But I don't wanna. Let's just speed that up. I worry I did a stupid. Get back on the leaf. Whee! I just wanted to ride the roller coaster, guys. Alright, what is there to see? What is there to do? Stuff and things? Is it moving? Just my imagination. So much for Kuja. None of his lackeys are down here either. Or maybe we have to go down there. I would not recommend that. That looks like a big old pit that'll just dissolve you. I definitely sense something down there. Zidane! What's up? What Mog's saying? Something's coming from above. From above? Dagger, come here now! Dagger! Hello, child. What's coming? Dagger? Yeah, I love that you guys aren't moving. Let me solve this. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I was just startled. Is something wrong? Over there! Yeah, leave the children to handle it. It's them. We better go too. Can you stand? Yes, let's go. Whoa, goddamn. There's a lot going on. I wonder what that was in response to. Look, the wall's moving. You're right. It's like it's alive. Yeah, that's the twist. Mist is kind of like life. It grants life, as you see with Vivi, who is kind of like powered by this stuff. That's how they're alive. So in a way, this entire area and the air around it is alive. So it's like, oh yeah, I sense life around us. Yeah, it's like the entire tree. Sidon, the wall's shaking faster. It's here. What was that? Big tree guardian. So, funny thing. So it wasn't Kuja. Huh? What's going on? I can hear a voice inside my head. This boss is really funny because it's really cool and intimidating, and it's meant to represent all of the, like, mist on the entire planet. And I can kill it instantly. With this one simple trick. Looking at seals and streams at the same time. I love your life. I love this beautiful thing that you've crafted. FNAF Jr. You just said Kuja. Where is he? I do not know. What are you doing here? You can only ask me 3 questions before I go back in the ground. Are you the one who makes the mist? It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots. Discharged? So it's sent to other continents through the roots, right? Wow, becoming too soft, discharging. This whole dungeon's freaky. Why? Why would you do that? I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. Like a stand! This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. A different use? What's Kuja trying to do? I cannot lie, Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons like yourself. Which is information that you already know, but this is actually new information because they just spoiled that Kuja made Vivi. He's really ticking me off. Can I kill him? Hold on, there will be a cool thing you can do to kill him instantly. Just let him finish speaking. Wait, Aiko, what kind of weapon did Kuja make? Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. So the factory in Dali was really, defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet. Do you deny your very birth? Why, you... ... No more. Vivi? I won't let you make any more instruments of murder. Which is great. Like, sad, because this means that Vivi's basically condemning his own species to death, because as we know, like, black mages only have a lifespan of between 8 to 11 years. So, oopsie. Just kind of made that call, and they can't really reproduce, at least not that we know of. You were looking at silly seal lore. Flaccid dungeon. Yeah, really. I love silly seals. I hope you know that every time me or Dorothy sees a seal, we, like, talk about you. It's like, oh yeah, it's like Elliot, you know? Alright, let's bust him up. Who knows, I might even lure Kuja here. I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me. It is futile to even try. I'll be the judge of that. Have you heard of Elixir? You won't last 10 seconds fighting this group. Local, looks like RPG party within 5 miles of your area. Get killed, Soul Cage. Level 5 death. Okay, hopefully that won't wipe the party. Sorry, Zidane. If he is a multiplier of the level 5, they will die. If anyone's a multiple of 5, they're dead. Okay, good. None of them are. That's what level 5 death does. Wow, Vivi. Fucking murked him. I love this fight. It's so funny. I have already seen 1,000 years into the future, and my death is not now. Bink! Ah! Oh wait, my mic sucks. I can actually do that. Ah! Yay, I'm a seal! Uh-oh, let's get out of here. But yeah, we just talk about you, like, we'll see a seal, and it's like, oh, Elliot would love this. Big tree death cutscene. Clip that! I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it'll be a silly short. Was disassociating with the duck noise grace my ears? Oh, what was disassociating? What the duck noise grace my ears? Interesting question. So funny because I can identify a shit ton with the Japanese rescue seals. Me and my friend were talking about how Nico from the Toba Aquarium, which is a Bacall seal born during COVID, was actually a premature born pup, and that's why he looks like that. That's really sweet. I think that's really nice. I don't know. Take it from a blue dog. I just like relating to animals. I think there's a lot of humanity in animals in general that people kind of gloss over. It's just kind of like a whole thing. It's like a big topic and subject, of course. Wow, the air's so clear. The Lifa tree looks so pretty now. Because we got rid of all the mist. Will this clear up your mist continent? Well, I guess it's just continent now, but thanks, babe. I think so. Now let's see if Kuja shows up. Now that we've, axed his supply of murder weapons. Vivi? Zidane, did I do the right thing? I mean, you killed him single-handedly with an elixir. It said that black mages are made from the mist, right? Yay! Thank you for clipping that! Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure you are the first person to clip my Twitch. So that's funny. Well, I thought about how other black mages were being made for war. I didn't want that to happen, no matter what. He's having a big old cry about it. An old baby who just annihilated the rest of his species. Now there will be no more new black mages. Guess we'll have to figure out a way to reproduce. I think they'll all hate me. Yeah, because now we have to go back to the black mage village. No way. At least I do, to talk to that Moogle. Listen to me. You should never lie to yourself. See, I like Aiko because she kind of treats Vivi like a big brother, even though Aiko is, like, at least 3 or 4 years younger than him. After all, your brothers wouldn't want you to do that. Do you really think so? Do you think they'll understand? Of course, they're your brothers. It'll be all right. What is it, Mog? Mako? Aiko! What's the matter? Why'd you come all this way? No way! Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll go on ahead and tell the others. You guys are going to wait here for Kuja, right? I gotta go back to the village. Wait, Aiko, what's up? Someone stole something precious from the village. Zidane? We'll go with you, Aiko. Thanks, but what about Kuja? Badon Seri isn't that far. He can wait. Alright, that's a whole dungeon that we did. Nico's mom named Yuriko, and she's still alive. Nico was renamed Nico because he was made to bring smiles during the pandemic. That's so wholesome. I really do love hearing you talk about these things. I genuinely do. It's a little... It's like... I mean, it sounds too dramatic to say the highlight of my day, but it is something that I smile at when I think back on when I'm like, it's the end of the day. It's like, oh, I learned a really wholesome seal fact today. From my friend who loves seals. And would probably tell me unprompted. Skimming my notes. Let's see. I hope this one isn't too boring. As I said, there's just a lot to do, a lot of cutscenes, and I'm just kind of hanging out. Head back to Maiden Sari. Equip counter on Zidane. Got it. See? I'm so smart. I'm so sick of these guys. It's just like the enemies on the not Mist continent are such damage sponges. Got to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of the enemies here. healing, healing. As for equipment, let's actually take a gander here. I can optimize you, because those are all done. I can optimize you, because these are all done. Optimize you. Sapphire's about the only one that you're not maxed on. This is good, so I'll slap the... Ooh, but that's good, though. Stona and Silence. These are better for you to have right now. You can wait to equip those. Protect. I kind of want you to learn that. Thankfully, you've learned that, too. Shell would be helpful for you to learn. MP plus 10's also dope. Ability up. What's that do? Guess I can't see until I equip it. But MP plus 10 would be beneficial. So now that that's out of the way, now that that guy's out of here, let's see what I can equip these guys with. BB's all covered. Loudmouth is good and all, but MP plus 10 would be really good for you. And for this upcoming fight, I think I should slap Man-Eater on you, which you already have, which is great. So in that case, I'll also slap Devil Killer. Actually, Undead Killer would probably be better, considering. Do you have counter? You do not have counter. Do you have anything that could grant you counter? Annoy, that's a new one. Might be blind, but I could have sworn I saw counter. Not that it matters. This upcoming fight probably won't be a big deal. Body temp and distract. That will reduce your stats, but not by much. Sorry, I'm doing the big think. That's the big think's going on right now. Diamond. Let's see. Evade down. I'll just keep you as you are. I don't want to make a big headache over equipment. That's not fun. That's not what people come here for. They don't come here to watch me flip through menus. That's boring as balls. One of my highlights has been the constant updates from that Instagram. Pup Tetsuki-chan. She's been growing to look a lot like her mom. It's so cute, and she's getting so big. I forgot she was born in March this year. Yeah, puppies, like, you know, seal pups are really cute. I hope that, you know, I know, like, tourists probably are like, oh, yeah, the, like, you know, baby ones. But I hope that the adult ones are still well taken care of. That was kind of a thing here in America with the panda population. Was it pandas? Pretty sure, yeah. Because there was, like, a really big deal. It was, like, the last time I went to a... Last time I went to a zoo, there was a panda exhibit. And it was kind of... Oh, no, it was a polar bear. That's what it was. And it was a really big deal because it was the last day that the polar bear was going to be in the zoo before it was sent off. It was the one in Salt Lake City. So we got to see it, and they, like, did tricks and stuff. And then I think they returned it to its home or sent it somewhere else, like Canada. Either way, I hope it's doing better now. But similar things happen with polar bears where it's like, oh yeah, the cubs are real cute, but also polar bears are, I think they're endangered right now? Mako told me the news. Are you alright? Come now, talk later, Kupo. We'd better follow her. Alright, we go to the wall, methinks. Let's see before I continue. Well, they really are. They're well known to take care of seals. Their famous ones are all adults. Oh, that's really nice. That's very important to me with things like that. Eidolon wall, Eidolon wall. I guess the wall's fine. Not to be the guy who complains, but like sometimes I'm bent over too much when I play games, and then my chest hurts. It's like, man, I should just pony up and get top surgery. This is a joke, by the way. I wanted to leave on silence just for anyone to possibly think that that's something I got going on. I was fishing all day, so I fell asleep. Koopo. Oh, this is so terrible. Someone stole the village the most precious stone. Wouldn't that be the twist of the century? Although I guess with Anthony Frumstar, it's like probably not outside the question. Maybe I'm speaking from experience. Who knows? What's going on, Aiko? It's... Look at her little face. She looks like Goku, like Kid Goku. The precious stone that has been passed down in this village for generations is gone. My grandparents said... They said that we should take care of it because it's a symbol of the summoner's heritage. Well, how about crying for a change? It'll help. I can't tell if he's being serious or if he's being an asshole. He's like, well, why don't you make a river and cry about it? If he's saying, like, you know, I think letting it all out would make you feel better. I can't tell when he's being genuine or not. Especially with women. He's kind of an asshole. I'm not going to cry. I'm a grown-up now, and crying won't help me one bit. All right, how about we start looking for clues? All right, gang, let's split up. Oh, she's crying. Is it my fault? Because it's like the one time that she left. Is it because I broke my promise and opened the Life of Trees seal? Everyone was watching over the stone. Aiko? It just happened that way. It wasn't your fault. Besides, we're the ones who made you open the seal. You understand, right? The real villain is the thief who stole it. So let's just look for some clues and get that stone back, okay? Okay. Zidane such a cool guy. Aside from the the sexism and being uncool to women and being a thief and I wasn't going to cry, you know. After all, I'm a grown-up. We know, Aiko, but if you feel like crying, just cry. I'm gonna go pray to my grandparents. I'll be right back. Fine, I'm gonna go cry in front of my dead relatives. Top surgery? I'll give you top surgery, Tribs, son. I'd let you. Peeps wants to just have Tribs all to themselves. Didn't realize you had non-binary in your stream tag. Yeah, you know, just trying something new. I see people who are like, you know, in various groups and whatnot, try to like, you know, appeal to their own ilk, you know? So it's like, oh, maybe I'll try that. I could be mistaken, but I think Benji has, like, you know, system and, like, stuff like that in their thing. So it's like, oh, yeah, maybe that would be beneficial. If you need to, you can cry too, Dagger. Preferably into my arms, buried in between my raging pecs. My shoulder's always available. Yeah, thanks. What about you, Zidane? What do you do when you need to cry? Oh, I get real clingy when I'm sad. Cut it out. Hey, I was serious. I heard a scream. It sounded like Aiko. Damn it, the thief was still here. Hey, Vivi. Zidane, I saw her. It's that girl from Fossil Rue. She took Aiko. They went to the Eidolon wall. All right, let's go. Hello, tiny chest. Receive survival vest. Oh, there's an even smaller chest. Got a phoenix down. Sorry, Aiko, I'm stealing from your people. Pride Month. Yeah, maybe that'll help too, you know? I swear I'm not doing it all for clicks. I don't know. I'm a person, you know, it sounds really cringe. I base a lot of my own personal worldly philosophies on Sonic, because, like, I didn't really grow up with the best, like, parental figures, so I kind of just attach to media, and it's like, you know, what would my favorite characters in media do? How would they feel? So, like, my whole life I've kind of led things, and, like, you know, it's that Sonic quote. It's like, don't think about things. Like, you know, if there's something you're gonna do it now. It's the only way to live life without regrets. And that's kind of like the biggest piece of advice I've carried with me in my life. So, you know, over the last year or so, not even like the last year, over the last like 3 months, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna focus on myself, because, like, you know, anytime I have a sad thought or like I'm not thinking too hard, it's like, okay, I'm just going to push that aside and work on the task at hand and just not really worry about that right now. So, yeah, you know, over the last 3 months when I'm like finally for the first time actually focusing on myself, I made a lot of silly revelations. I was kind of joking with Dorothy today. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was like something like, wow, in 3 months I found out I'm a non-binary bisexual furry. Kind of bonkers how that works. I don't know. It's silly changes. But I'm very happy, and I'm just kind of feeling things out as one does. I'm not too old. I'm at a point in my life where I can just, you know, take my time. Also, I'm only stopped here because I'm skimming stream notes. Swear I'm not venting, just kind of rambling. Quip counter on Zidane. Go to Moogle and peek inside. Okay, so I was right. Ooh, exciting. Just got a cool DM from Peeps. This is no way to treat a lady. What's this wing ornament on your back? It makes you so easy to pick up. My grandpa gave it to me. Get your grubby hands off it. Oh, shut up. Just be still until he gets here. I love them just vibing in the background. You're so cool. Happy Pride. Yeah, happy Pride. It's also funny because, like, you know, I think last year, and like everything happened with Micah, I was going to be like, oh yeah, just throwing it out there, guys, but I'm bi, blah, blah, blah. And I told Micah this when they were over, like, in person, but it's like, you know, yeah, but you came out with your thing, and I didn't really want to, like, steal the thunder from you and be, like, an ass. And then they were like, no, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but also, you know, me being bi or whatever, it's probably expected if I'm in the online lobby. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone's, like, cis or straight in that place. I got an Exploda and an Elixir. I already have an Exploda. Tell us if there's anything we can do for you, Kupo. Maybe heal us. That'd be tight. Where's Mog? Was Mog captured too? Nope, Mog's right here behind me. Kupo! He's so small. Also, that's definitely not Mog. Mog has an orange pom-pom. That's just a shrunken down Moogle sprite. Mog, I need your help to save Aiko. Kupo? I got an idea. It's alright. You won't be in any danger. It's no use. Mog has always been a coward. Take this! It's no use! Now that I got Project 06 to work, I kind of want to play that sometime. Bye, Tribs. Hugs you so tight. I have my nails painted like the bye flag. Oh, that's so fun. What about Aaron? Aaron, I've joked about this. I think I told you guys. Aaron's time of day sexual. It's like, you know, saying you're gay, but if a girl gives you the time of day, then it's like, you know what, Tyler? I've been having thoughts. I think I like girls now. And it's like, all right, man. Coming out is still important. You deserve your own time to shine. No matter if it is expected or not, you still deserve to be celebrated. Yeah, that's also something I'm kind of learning for myself is, like, I can just have, like, you know, I can be interruptive if, like, something happens in my life. I don't have to, like, you know, it's good to let other people have their fun, too, of course, but, like, I don't have to be so self-conscious, because that's kind of where that stems from, where it's like, oh, but I don't want to step on someone else's shoes, you know, bites finger, looks off to the side. Well, so there's my good Sir Knight. What have you done to Aiko? She was too rambunctious, so I put her to sleep with a sleeping weed. You gave the child weed? Sleeping weed, huh? And she's probably sleeping well. Looks over to Dagger. That's really funny, because, you guys weren't there for it, but, near the end of Disc 1, Dagger was like, I need to get back to my mother because she's causing terrorism all over the country, and maybe I can talk her out of it. But these losers who escorted me here won't let me out. Oh well, maybe I can put sleeping weed in their drinks and knock them all out. So she did. She just, like, kind of roofied the whole party and just slipped away for, like, half the game. So I think it's funny that Zidane like, yeah, sleeping weed, that shit works, doesn't it? If it's my pendant you're after, then leave the others out of it. No can do. This pendant was way too convenient to pass up. Hand over your pendant and I'll hand over the girl, capiche? What happened to the pendant that you always have on? I have it. Oh, you really are a good knight. Now cough it up already. Also, Zidane, I should probably preface, is not a knight. She's being snarky. First, tell me something. Was it you who stole the village stone? Queen Braun is after the royal pendant. I found another jewel just like this in the village. I'm glad I came all this way looking for it. Now hand it over. If only Aiko was conscious. Hold on. You're plotting something, aren't you? Stay right there. You, Black Mage. Be nice to Vivi. Me? Bring me the pendant. Remember, do as I say if you value this brat's life. Zidane? Damn it! Do it, Vivi. Okay. Here you go. Let's see. I love and enjoy the space you take up, and it looks good on you. Wear it with pride. Yeah, that makes me very happy. That I think I'll keep that in mind. I mean that genuinely. That's very, very sweet. Hold it! Oh yeah, Amaranth's here. I hate Amaranth. They're my least favorite character in this game. I don't know who you are, but thanks. They kind of have like an implied relationship, Zidane and Amaranth. It's just like, I don't know. Huh? What's going on? I feel like people just don't like Amaranth. There's so many other characters in this game that should have had Amaranth's spot in the party. Whether you look at Beatrix or Marcus or, you know, Blank even. And, I don't know, Amaranth's just kind of like a nothing character. Their arc is about arrogance and, like, getting over themselves and things like that. It's just, like, not as engaging necessarily as, like, you know, duty or, you know, mortality and things like that. Where's that old hag? Oh, that's it. Who are you calling a hag? You? So the table's turned. Now hand over the jewel you stole. What are you trying to do, Red? I thought you were supposed to be the #1 bandit. I've seen him before. He's the one with wanted posters all over Trino. I'm not here to help. I just want it to be fair. What are you talking about? Leave the jewel and get out of here. What? We're partners on this job. I don't work with hostage-taking scumbags. Now get lost. Or would you rather fight me? Mark my words, I'll collect my bounty on you someday. Now, fight me! It's like, now that that guy's out of here, knock me around. The Tribes has hit the towers. I do say. That's my role playing of Tribes hitting the towers. I told you, I'm not here to help. I just want to level the playing field. Also, another thing is a simplified way of looking at Amaranth is their knuckles. They punch stuff. They're like, you know, very culture. Like I'm dedicated to like my people. I don't want to blah blah blah. Kind of in like a different way than Aiko. And yeah, that's just kind of their deal. They're hot-headed. I told you, I'm not here to help. I just want to level. I just read that. Fair enough. Let's do it. Zidane, it's okay. I was just looking for more ways to impress you. Let's go. This is also our first, like, one-on-one fight with, like, another human since, like, at least with Zidane. I'm pretty sure since, like, Bacchus at the beginning of the game. Or Baku, rather. Actually, this is a good time for trance. Dine. What we got? Deals physical damage to the enemy. Deals physical damage to all enemies. I'll hit you with a Solution 9, and then if that doesn't do it for you, I'll use Tidal Flame. OMG, 2-hour mark. Drink water, Tyler. I will. I have water here. Edward voice. What the fuck? What if Edward hit the towers? Yeah, let's roleplay all of Swarm Break TTRPG, or like Ghoul Shift hitting the towers. Oh my god, Cece hit the Pentagon! Slash. All right, Dine. What's funny is there's an integral NPC in Final Fantasy VII that's named Dine, so I kind of can't read that word anymore without thinking of them. They're very important to Barret. CC at the Pentagon! Chroma, turn the TV any channel. Trib and Shasta just hijacked this plane. Well, he's donezo. You can tell because my trance ended. Plus, like, you know, on the topic of gender stuff, it's like, it's not really imposter syndrome, but it's like, you know, I'm someone who, like, never really takes anything seriously in his life, regardless of the importance, so I worry that when I do something for myself, that, like, nobody's going to take me seriously or think that I'm only doing something for a bit. So I'm glad that people are taking me seriously, I suppose. I don't know. It's just kind of how I am. I can't really shake that. I lost. Yeah, man, it was kind of a 4-on-1, but, you know. Also, I had trance and you didn't. Go on, finish me. Can you stand? Give back what you stole. I like his head. They're supposed to be dreads, but it kind of makes him look like a big mushroom. Aiko, I got it back. Now finish me. You want to die that bad? I just spared your life. So you want to banish me, then? You can go if you want. I won't follow you. Aha! Trying to trick me, huh? Trick you? I tried to kill you. Why are you letting me go? Fight's over and we're both still alive. Good enough, right? We got back what was stolen from us, after all. He's like, man, I don't care. Get the hell out of here. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. The sly eagle doesn't kill at whim. What's the thing? Does your narwhal bacon at midnight? It's like a similar phrase to that. Like, I get what he's saying, but it's kind of whatever in this conversation. It's like, alright, man. But I guess that was insightful enough for him to, like, vanish. Keep that in a safe place. I will. Thanks, Zidane. Well, you're not going to leave me alone after what just happened, are you? Huh? I'm going. Okay. I guess they're cool now. Shall we? Whee! Skimming, skimming, skimming. Tribs has always been honorary trans to me, I could tell. That's fun. I think you told me one time on a call that you... I don't know if you were joking, probably, but we were on a call with friends, and you were like, yeah, I have my own, I have my own, like, Tyler gender meta in my head. It's like, interesting. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that means. You're pretty good. Thanks for helping her. Yeah, I guess that is pretty good. Vivian's the plane. Cece, I knew that Olive Girl was a bad influence on you. Now you're hitting the Pentagon. Crying in the corner. Also, if you're non-binary, you're also trans. So yeah, wait, Tribs is just actually trans. Never mind. Post canceled. Wait, what? That's funny. Me when I'm type thinking? Nah, that's cool. I do that all the time. Peeps wants Tyler so bad, /J. Yeah, I knew an Anthony from the Stars is so easily interpreted as trans. Man, it was Jover. Tribs is trans. You're one of my basket eggs that finally hatched when I wasn't looking. Yay! That tends to be the case. It's interesting that it's like non-binary is also trans. Hadn't really thought about that. Doesn't change anything. Just like, huh, interesting. Is there anything else to see here? Also, gender's always been whatever to me anyway. It's like, you know, I have a lot of thoughts about like what I am and am not comfortable with. Which doesn't really mean anything. It's late, but it's like, you know, yeah, thigh highs are cool, skirts are cool. Even some feminine pronouns are nice. I really don't mind. The masculine ones are cool. There's just too much stigma about what being, like, male is, and I don't really vibe with, you know, either the left or the right in that regard. Like, I don't know, I'm not masculine enough mentally to be male, but I don't identify with female identifiers enough to be female, so I was like, oh yeah, there's a middle road. That's kind of what I feel. So I'm just kind of running with that. But I do take my station seriously. Zidane, let me ask you something. My grandfather told me not to leave the village until my 16th birthday. But I want to go with you guys, I really do. Do you think it's okay if I leave this village? Yeah, sure, give me a better white mage in my party, I don't care. Aiko, come with us, forget what your grandpa said. You know, your heritage and everything that's, like, important to you. Fuck that noise. Go to Aiko's secret room. Go on Aiko's balcony to see cutscenes. And then I get to name Amaranth. Spoilers. Doesn't matter what I say. You've already made up your mind. You're really putting this 8-year-old through a lot of mental turmoil, whether you know it or not, Zidane. Don't you have something to say to her, Vivi? Huh? Just putting Vivi on the spot. Yeah, and I'm sure Vivi over here has a lot to say on the subject. Right, Vivi? It's like, oh. Remember what you taught me at the Lifa tree? You said I should never lie to myself. I'll try to be more honest with my own feelings. You should too, Aiko. I forgot my own advice, Vivi. Thanks. I'll wear the jewel as an earring. It'll be okay then, right, Zidane? Receive memory earring. Aiko? I think Mog wants to talk to you. In a language that I do not understand. Kupo. Starts bawling. What, you think I'm mad at you? I'm furious. You went off without me again. You promised me you wouldn't. What would you do if you went off and got into trouble? Oh, well, thank goodness we're both all right. You're always nice to Mog, aren't you, Aiko? Well, yeah, we're best friends, after all. We were born on the same day, and we've always been together. This is our friendship ribbon. Mog gave it to me. Mog, do you have the ribbon I gave you? Kupo. Oh, just manifest. This is the one I gave to Mog. It's too big for her now, but once we're both sophisticated ladies, we'll wear them together. Mog's a girl? Gulp. Like, holy shit. Mog's a girl. Fuck that noise. One of my favorite phrases. It's great. Do you have more eggs? I don't know. Maybe. Huh, I'll never tell. Who's gonna tell him? But I don't think I'll have any left for this friend group. I think they all hatched, at least last I checked. Eating tasteless meat so I can keep watching. Hello? Trib's base gender and pronoun meta? Forget what your grandpa said. Join my emo band. Yeah, exactly like that. It's fun. Zidane? I didn't know Mog was a girl. Yeah, me neither. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just quirky. I wonder where Dagger went. They were born on the same day, but Aiko came out first. Maybe that's why Aiko has always been the big sister. We're almost at the end of this disc. I hope you're all still having fun. Let's get some rest. Now I get to name Amaranth. We're actually, I think, nearing the end of this, but since I do have to walk back to the Black Mage Village, I think we're good. I think I can keep going just a bit longer. It'll probably be another half hour is my estimate. I wonder if Aiko is leaving. Maybe. I mean, she did tell me she was gonna do that. If only... Okay, sorry. Thought I heard something there. I need to find where Dagger went. That's the important thing, so we can continue. Because why would past me write where the characters can be found in the stream notes? No, that'd be silly, silly, silly. Where do I go? Is Aiko even in my party? No. Zidane, go back before you get fucking destroyed. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, my monkey-tailed friend. Bye-bye, bro. I'm probably gonna head out too as well. Got things tomorrow. Yeah, that's totally fine. I hope you guys had a good time. I can hear a song. Okay, so there was a thing there. Having a great time. I think I gotta head out, though. I got work in the morning and I still gotta shower. But have a great rest of the stream. Love you, bestie. Oh, and let me know your thoughts on my reading when you get around to it. Yeah, totally. Thank you both for stopping by. It really does mean a lot. Hope you guys sleep well. Dagger? From down there? Dagger, you there? Plus, with the speed-up feature, I can probably get to the Black Mage Village really quickly, so it won't be that bad. I love this song, by the way. It's called, it's Melodies of Life, but it's like a special version of it. Dagger. It's okay, keep singing, because it's our song, right? I'm surprised you found this place. You got the talent to be a bandit. How about you and me team up? We'll call ourselves the Betrothed. My talent's up to snuff, but that name isn't. I love the writing in this game. It's so fun. I love Final Fantasy VII, but I think in the original release, the writing is not the greatest, because the translation was done solely by one guy, and Square Enix was notorious for not being very helpful when it comes to giving their source code for, like, doing dialogue translations and whatnot. That's kind of like a big thing with Final Fantasy VIII, so it's nice that this game was well localized. Only I remain. My plan all along. Wee. That makes me happy. I feel like I started doing them wee hee hee, and then everybody else kind of took it. Not that I'm complaining. I might have gotten it from you, though. I don't know. I just know I started doing it, like, as Sephri, and then Dorothy started doing it as Tia, and then I just started everybody doing it. It's funny. I like when there's me-isms on the rare occasion. If I am, I must have gotten it from you. Nah, it's all because you made the effort to learn. No, it's because you stuck with me. Without you, I couldn't have made it to Lindblum, much less seen a whole new continent. Everything I tried to do on my own was a total failure. I couldn't stop my mother. At times, I almost lost hope. You helped me so much, not just you either. Yeah, Vivi and Aiko helped out at the Life Tree. Quina was really helpful when we left the continent. Freya, Steiner, and even Beatrix, who I thought was our enemy. I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone is all right, but sometimes I just can't. I love the inter-character dialogue. This is probably, like, the big game that, like, inspired me to, like, write dialogue. Dialogue is my favorite part when it comes to writing for any story. Just having two idiots sitting and talking to each other. There's, like, so much emotional depth that you can pull, and even just, like, a silly, stupid thing, like, you know, what's your favorite ice cream flavor, could lead to, like, character revelations you didn't even think possible. It's awesome. Hope I can live up to the hopes of everyone who has helped me. You don't have to feel so responsible, Dagger. But I do! Nobody wants you to feel that way. They didn't do it all for you either. Each was following his own path. His own path? Well, what about you? Huh? I love that Dagger keeps prompting Zidane for, like, things like, well, what do you do when you're sad? Well, how do you deal with insert thing? And he always, like, shrugs it off. If you notice, he doesn't really like talking about his feelings. It's very interesting. Why did you come with me? Hey, that's Ibsen's line. Ibsen? Who's that? Ibsen is a character from a play, but he's a real-life adventurer. I think the play is based on his adventures. I also think Ibsen, there's like an Ibsen castle, I think, in Final Fantasy VI. That might be a reference. Me, the nerding nerd. It kind of goes like this. Ibsen and his good friend Colin worked at a tavern in Trino. One day, Ibsen got a letter. The letter was so wet from rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only part he could read said, "Come back home." Nowadays we have airships and stuff, but back then it was really hard to travel. He didn't know why he had to go back, but he got some time off, gathered his things, and set out on his journey alone. He walked 1,000 leagues through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters, but he made it because his friend Colin was by his side. And then, after much time on the road, he had to ask Colin something. "Why did you come with me?" Also, Zidane kind of like, he kind of speaks in parables, like kind of Jesus-y, but not really, where it's like, instead of answering a question directly, he'll be like, "I know a guy who had a similar problem," and then he'll kind of like relay a story because he hates talking about himself. And so he'd rather just relate it to something else that he's experienced while also kind of making it reference himself in a weird roundabout way. And what was Colin's answer? "Only because I wanted to go with you." And then our little boat drifts off. It's so sweet. Seeing my dog begging for food. Whoa, Tribs IRL. I beg for a lot of things, more followers, more everything. I'm such a needy little gremlin. Zidane, feelings and shit. Dagger? Can't you hear the song? You mean the one playing right now? Yeah, it's that song. How come? Who's singing it? The sunset makes the Eidolon wall look like it's on fire. I've seen this somewhere before. What? Where? So yeah, Aiko is singing Dagger's song that they've been singing since they were a child. And it's interesting because only Dagger and her mother know that song. And her mother is dead. There we are. Big boy cutscene. I live for this. Dagger's having memories. Dagger's remembering. Freaky, big, scary thing. I know the bit, but like, God, it's terrifying if you actually think about it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm scared to read that out loud. Needy little pups get muzzled if they don't stop whining. Tongue emoji. That's awesome. I live for your dialogue. It rattles around in my brain in ways you probably wish it wouldn't. I'm joking. I think it's great. Dagger, wake up! I know you just relived like, years of traumatic memories, but like, where's Vivi? He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. So, what Dagger just experienced were memories from their past, and now they have remembered, basically, that they were they were raised in this village, and that their mom was a summoner who was escaping this, like, big cataclysmic event that happened to this village, like, about maybe 20 years ago? Probably less than that, but still. She was very young, and she was escaping with her mother, and she turned back and she saw this exact place on fire, and like everything's horrible. So, yeah. He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. I just read that. Throwing up bed over here. Well, I have no memory of my early childhood. I never really thought about it. Besides, nobody ever told me. I was raised in Alexandria, but only from the age of 6 or so. 6? So where were you till then? Until then, until I turned 6, I must have been here in Maiden Sari. I still can't remember everything. Some things are like they're shrouded in fog, but I do remember one thing. About 10 years ago, an unbelievably huge hurricane hit this village. That's as far as I remember. That day, I was with my true mother on a little boat far from the village. There's a cove behind Aiko's house, right? The boat I was on was just like the one here. It all came back to me when I heard that song on the boat. So yeah, also, her mom is not her real mom, and since the game doesn't explain it, I'll spoil a bit. Basically, in the Kingdom of Alexandria, Braun had a daughter who was roughly Dagger's age around the time that Dagger was found. She died of an illness, and Dr. Tot was trying to cure her, and she died. So he goes to, like, the beach, and he's like, oh, man, this is so sad. I don't want to tell the people that, like, the princess succumbed to illness. And then he finds this little girl, and it's like, wow, crazy. I mean, there's a dead, like, older girl here, but this girl looks just like the princess who just died. So maybe if I swap them out, I can tell them that, like, everything's fine. And I'm pretty sure Braun and, like, the king, who is dead now but wasn't then, knew the bit that, like, oh, this isn't my daughter, blah, blah, blah. But they still went with it and, like, told the kingdom, like, hey, we did good. Things are great. Hey, don't fall into chaos. Everything's great. Look, she's right here. Say hi, Garnet. She's like, hello, I'm Garnet. Because she's deeply traumatized after, you know, following the destruction of her village and the death of her mother. So it was very, very easy to gaslight Dagger into believing that she was indeed Princess Garnet. And eventually she just kind of forgot her own origin, and that's how we got Kier. Basically. That's the plot. So, the king and queen, horrible. Gaslit this little girl into thinking that she was a dead one, and the dead one was just lost to time, basically. Rough. Man, what the fuck? If that happened to me, I'd be tweaking. Taking my white ass down and listening. You're white? I'm kidding, but it's so funny, like... not in a negative way, but we know so little about you IRL that, like... I jokingly hold on to, like, every little factoid. Like, you mentioned a while back that you wear glasses, and I turned to Dorothy, and I'm like, Peeps wears glasses? They didn't sound like a glasses wearer. And it's like, you don't... people don't sound like they wear glasses, but it was just kind of a funny thing to say. How did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a princess? How come you don't have a summoner's horn? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They just, like, plucked her horn right off. Which is why she can't hear spirits or talk to animals like Aiko. I don't know. Maybe Dr. Tot can help me. Tribs, what do you think my hair color is? I'm gonna say brown, but that's just because I have too many blonde friends, and it'd be nice to have a non-blonde friend. About the lady who protected me from the storm as the boat lurched about in the waves. My biological mother who died on that boat. The woman she thought was her mother became someone else, and her true mother was already dead. Oh my womo. Dagger has lost 2 mothers. This is some bullshit. Hello. I used to pray every day here at the Eidolon wall. Is that Red 13 up there? It looks like Red 13. Oh, there's the big spooky Eidolon we saw that ate, what is it? Lindblom. You too? I'm pretty sure that's Bahamut right there. You pray here too, Aiko? I'm so happy I remembered. Dagger. This is also really cool because she, like, kind of has a sister now. Welcome home. Because, like, she's lived here alone her whole life, and now, you know, Dagger just spontaneously remembered, oh yeah, you used to live in this village too, and it's like, oh, snap, someone I can relate to about all this summoning stuff. It's kind of sweet. Losing 2 moms in Pride Month? Yeah, things are rough for Dagger. Shame they're straight. It is brown. Yay! I love learning factoids. I'm like a bank of factoids. I just realized I'm not alone anymore. That's Aiko's whole arc, and now they're not alone anymore. It's great. Yep, I made up my mind. Sedan, Dagger, I'm going with you. I'll be breaking my promise to my grandpa, but I want to go. Besides, Grandpa always told me to be honest with myself. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to finish what I came here for. So do I. Let's all go together. Come on, Dagger, let's go pray together. All right. Time to pray to foreign gods that I've only just remembered are my own gods, so, you know, this is gonna be funky. Funky. Funky pilot. Funky, funky. Funky pilot. I still don't know what I should do. By the time we defeat Kuja and return to Alexandria. Grandpa, I'll be back soon. Oh, you're coming with us? I guess the Goku comparison is kind of apt, because it's like, oh yeah, Grandpa Gohan's the 4-star Dragon Ball. And for her, Grandpa is like, you know, this village. Hey, why the long face? I don't have a face. Oh, nothing, my face is always like this. Mog's coming too. Mog! Hello, little guy. They're all saying goodbye. Lady Aiko, now don't forget that you'll always have a home in Maiden Sari. Don't let our memory become a burden. You must always be lighthearted and free. Thoughts of the Eidolon wall will always lift your heart. Nods. Hop aboard. Bye, Moogles. Oh yeah, Amaranth. What now? You just want some more, huh? The victor lives, the defeated die. You know the rules. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. Tell me, why didn't you kill me? Well, that's a tough question. Are you really that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar. Then come with me. Yeah, we're just adopting this guy. What are you after? Follow me and maybe you'll understand. Also because the game is like says it's mandatory to have 8 party members for the inevitable party split this next disc. So, come on. Besides, you're pretty good in a fight. We could use someone like you. We're hunting a man down. I love his dreads because they kind of function like Yugi's like hair from Yu-Gi-Oh, where like it only makes sense in this context, and if you look at it in like any realistic way, his hair is just really stupid. His only constant is unpredictability. You say something? Very well. I'll find out what makes you so strong. What's your name? Call me what you will. Lonnie called you Red, right? So I'll call you not Amaranth, because that would be cool and make sense. Male, age 26, right-handed. You are going to be Seondok, because I think you are very similar to one another. Bink. There we go. Some call me the Flaming Amaranth. Fine, we'll call you Amaranth. And I have yet another name to get used to reading and saying the actual name. The more the merrier. Let's decide our marching order. This is the first time in the entire game, over halfway through this full-length RPG, which is like 50 hours long, where I get to have more than 4 party members, and I can finally switch people out. So take a wild guess who we're going to switch out. I mentioned earlier that Aiko is a far better party member. Yeah, sorry, Dagger, you're basically out of the party now. Alright, we'll do fine. Just follow me. Next stop, the Lifa tree. Let me see. Love the idea of your character saying meta stuff out loud in universe. Yeah, there's gonna be a party split in disc 2. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Get benched, idiot. Yeah. I love saying meta things out loud. Looks to the camera, stares for 30 minutes. Chakra, what's that do? Removes HP and MP of one party member. What's cool is Amaranth is kind of the equivalent to a ninja in other Final Fantasy games. Their deal is they can, like, throw things at enemies to do damage. And those items I have to, like, purchase, but then when I actually throw them, it does big boy damage. So it's a limited resource. But at least I have another front row party member to aid Zidane. So now we're kind of even. So we effectively have 2 thieves and a black mage and a white mage. That's kind of what we're looking at. Amaranth starts with cat claws. I'll slap a ritual hat on you. Beast Killer's good. I'll keep this junk on you for the time being. I think that would be beneficial. All right. Quickly skimming stream notes once more. Head to Life-a-Tree. I should head to the Life-a-Tree, but I need to... Yes, I need to head to the Life-a-Tree. But first, I should probably go ahead and go to the Black Mage Village. Sorry about all the wandering around here. But, for your sakes, I've gone ahead and taken the liberty of speeding up combat and hitting 999. That way, there's not too... It doesn't go on for too long. Whew. I'm trying to think if anything quirky's happened to me in the last while. Just like to ramble about, but like, I don't know, I haven't really had much going on. I've been inside more than I probably should be the last few days. I need to go on like a really good walk. I've been inside a lot. Whether it's making shorts or, you know, streaming or working on Wii Scrubs, I basically just do anything besides, like, you know, aside from like eating, drinking, bathing, like just normal things that I should do. As far as like environment, I'm kind of lacking on that. If this were The Sims, so tomorrow I'll probably take a nice walk. I think that'd be nice. Ooh, and you just got Fenrir, so let's swap that out. Can you get Ramu? Carbuncle! Aw, epic! That'll be really good. That's another summon. Oh, sorry, I forgot I ordered a side of combat. Bailiff, whack his beep-beep. Bonk. Whoa, you got kind of stuck there. Guess we're heading to the Life-a-Tree then. Because I don't know how to go to the other spot, and I'm a little lazy. So, you know what? I think it's fine. It'll probably be fine. I love Aiko's animation when she wins a fight. She just plays her little flute. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I think the recorder is the most annoying instrument to exist. I hate it. I hate it with a flying passion. Like, I've heard it used well in some songs, but just in general, like, that's the beginner instrument that they give to someone, and they're like, here, play this, and then it's always shit. Whether it's, like, children or otherwise. Like, I don't know anyone who's good at recorder. There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. That must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? About that! Oh yeah, we just removed all the mist from the planet. We beat the beast that breathes it. So much for the mist continent. Yeah, I guess it's just continent now. No more mist? They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. I'm also taking their word for it at face value. Even though it is what happened, I just think it's crazy that I'd believe them. Finished Din Din. Back to my personal version of FNAF. I hope Tribs didn't drain my power. I better keep an eye on them. Yes, watch me, love me. Enjoy my content. Force feeds it down your throat. Enjoy my content. Zidane, there's a silver dragon. It's him. He flew from the ruins of Vermetia riding a silver dragon. It's Kuja, all right, and he's riding that dragon. Did I mention that he's riding a dragon? Because I said that in 4 different dialogue boxes. Also, I love this song. It's called The Darkness of Eternity. In case you were unconvinced that he was the villain. Standing on a dragon. That's dope. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast this mask to reveal my true self. Persona! No, it no longer matters if the Life-a-Tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. Mwahahaha. The tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that gives lives among the stars. Silver Dragon, let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Lifa. No one shall interrupt us there. You almost sound Italian with that. Who do I want to take with me to fight Kuja? I'm keeping my current party members. Did I save? Should probably save. Feels like I should probably do that. Hello? Care to save, Kupo? Let's save, Kupo! Epic sauce. Call me anytime. Alright, back to the old grind. Let's keep our current party members. Round 2, Life a Tree. Oh wait, I think I have to go all the way back to the boss area. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. No, I was listening to Peak. I don't want to fight you people. Even if I can just kill you instantly with a soft or whatever. Oh, 3 zombies. And I only have 1 white mage. Whatever shall I do? Phoenix down them. I think that kills them instantly. I sound unhappy. I'm actually thrilled. I love this game very much. I just like keeping spirits up. I like going about things and being cool and niceys. I think it's really funny that last stream cured you of your ailments because, like, I got a little high before I did it, which is not something I normally do for streams. So I kind of felt like I was, like, really out of it and, like, slurring my words and constantly, like, forgetting every story that I was telling mid-speech. So, I don't know. I'm glad that I'm glad you got some good out of it, is, I guess, what I'm saying. Victory! Woo! Undead Killer. He was beautiful and perfect, and I thank you for your powers. Of course, anytime. Always willing to lend a hand. 1, 2, 3. We'll pass the trunk if we go any farther. Hey, Amaranth, taking your sweet time, aren't you? Big tree! Big mistless tree. Kuja went down that trunk. Say, Zidane, how are we gonna get up there? Can we climb there? Trunks? People always ask me why they call me the drink. Not me. Me neither. I don't think I can either. Benji mentioned me to drink water earlier, and I don't think I did, but I did now. We came all this way, now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta go face Kuja together. How did this wimp end up beating me? Just walking past everyone. Hey, Amaran, watch where you're walking. He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that. I really do wonder where that quote originates, sung. Probably from, like, The Art of War. I just think it's funny because there's a mistranslated line in Mega Man 7 where, like, that same thing happens where, you know, Mega Man's about to, like, gun down Wily and he's like, I'm gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. And he's like, no, don't kill me. Robots aren't supposed to kill humans. And then Mega Man, like, hesitates. And then Bass drops down, who's, like, you know, bad, like, anti-Mega Man, basically. And, like, saves Dr. Wily, and he says, he who hesitates is lost, Mega Man. And that line's always stuck with me, because I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. But it's used again here, and I just find that interesting. It's just a weird phrase. Like, when it comes to combat, sure, I suppose, yeah, it's just, like, also, duh. I haven't read The Art of War, obviously, but I like to think most of that book is like really basic knowledge. It's just kind of written in an artsy way. He who goes into combat expecting the first blow will inevitably be hit first. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, if I go to combat expecting someone to hit me, they'll probably hit me. Things like that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway, because highways exist in this fantasy setting, bozo. Whatever. Like you, actually. Oh, 'cause I can't read for squat. Whatever. Like you actually have a plan. Oh yeah, Smarty Pants, don't forget, you're the one that lost to Zidane. Shut up, brat. Punches her off the tree. A plan, huh? That's right, Amaranth. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shit. There's some gargant grass around here, so a gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. Then we can all get a ride up to the top. Why should I do all that when I could just take the kids up myself? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? That's like half his dialogue in this game. Like, why am I babysitting these assholes just because this one guy beat me? He has a spirit. Alright, Dagger, I'll just carry you on piggyback. Huh? Wait just a second. This is my life dream, by the way. Being a blue dog and playing Final Fantasy for people. It's awesome. I do it anyway. I love doing this. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. So, they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. I'm sure she means Braun, but I thought he was being serious. I was like, there's an elephant lady? Did I forget? Is this integral to the plot? As I said, my brain kind of, like, turns to mush during this part of the game, just because there's not a lot of change in scenery, and everyone's just kind of talking. I love it, of course, but, like, you know, with the last, like, big group of cutscenes, it was like, oh yeah, we're breaking Dagger out of the Alexandrian castle, and oh, Steiner has to, like, stay behind and, like, serve their duty and, like, ensure that Dagger gets to safety, and it's this, like, heroic scene, and it's like, oh, this character's doing this thing. I don't know, it just felt a lot more, like, better paced compared to this, which I'm not complaining. Thanks, Amaranth. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. There's Kuja. Alright, guys, get ready. I guess I am ready, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal everybody just in case he's... let's go ahead and slap an ether just to be safe on these two idiots. And now let's hit the gritty. Just double checking here that I... Like, this is the last thing. Yeah. Got it. We're gonna reach the end of Disc 2. Kuja, maker of black mages. An enemy of Zidane is an enemy of mine. Okay, let's go. I wasn't listening to what you people were saying. We're just going off. I know you all have your own motivations, but, like, honestly, who gives a shit? You are Kuja, correct? My name is... the Mimic. Edwin. David. Princess Garnet till Alexandros. I wish to ask you something. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war? The war that threw the entire Mist continent into chaos? And you made everyone, the black mages, into instruments of war? Oh dear, the princess is such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add fermented souls, and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it! I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls? You mean mist? Yeah, so, like, this is kind of a staple in Final Fantasy, but, like, yeah, mist is just the life stream. It's just souls. It's It's souls. End of statement, really. So now, the interesting question, now that the thing channeling all of the mist is gone, where are all those souls gonna go? Also, what was the purpose of the mist? Why do they all go to one place? This is kind of like a really big revelation in the plot that's just kind of glanced over. Edwin, the mimic? First you don't want to listen, now you start asking questions? Oh, brother, but you're not ready yet. Why, don't you feel anything taking the lives of so many? Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why, what about that mother of yours, princess? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault. No, your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar, my mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. Mwahahaha. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of the ugly desire. It's showtime! Big boy cutscene. Boats. Boats! I have such insightful commentary at 1:30 in the morning. I really, really, really do. That's why I love streaming. Kuja, so you finally decided to show your girly face here. Now let's not be mean. let's not be mean. They're living their life. We can't judge their appearance. You're all that stands between me and total domination. I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I will show you the ultimate power. Attention, all hands. Order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire! Fire at will! Uh-oh. Orders from Her Majesty. Black mages focus all your magical energy into a single spell. The little guy is just manning a big cannon. I can't believe it. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Ah, everything's proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. I love Kuja, but I have to admit, as like a villain in terms of like cool scenes and dialogue, like they're kind of just like appearance. I don't really like, I don't really think they have too much going for them when compared to a villain like Sephiroth or Kefka. The deal is that they're basically without going into spoilers, of course, just purely what we've been shown so far. They're a theater kid. They're like, the little canary I've re-entered my nest. Time to, set her free or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, the queen's appeared. Time to wreck her shit. In other words, it's like, time for the final act, the real show, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. They could have gone a little harder, I guess. It's more in the implications of what he's done, like, the black magic and, like, all the loss of life that's been inadvertently caused by him for reasons unknown at this point in the plot. We won't let you get away. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Huh? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. So now he's sending guys to, like, bite us. These are Mystodons. Guess what? Since they're also from the Life Tree, I can also kill them instantly. Mwahaha! Nobody knows how to play game but me! So now we're just kind of have everybody defend and whatnot until it's Aiko's turn again, and then she's just going to kill them instantly. Just get evaporated. Ah! Like that. White magic. Let's hit him with a life. The trip is so powerful. Blue Dog Beam. Ether. when my phone is so laggy it's giving me a typing quirk. That's hilarious. So 2 of your enemies are duking it out. Why not just leave them and finish off the winner? My money's on Kuja. Be nice, Amaranth. Like, yeah, I hope your mom fucking dies. Foolish Brawn, your prize cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. Mwahaha, again? But even a fool like you knows there is only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well, I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss. Silver Dragon, descend! Whee! Oh, hi, Denji. Oh, yeah, you're still here. I just finished my shower. Yay! I'm glad you're back. We're just about wrapping up. We're just getting to the end of Disc 2. There's a big fight, and then there's gonna be some cutscenes, and then I'm gonna end stream. But yeah, big climactic stuff is happening. You missed Kuja, by the way. Amaranth's right. Let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. I can't let anything happen to my mother. Dagger? Zidane, I have to save her. Even though she's not my real mom, which is also something that happened when you left. She came to that realization. There was like a big, whole thing. Dagger, she extracted Eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care for you one bit whether you lived or died. Rubs hand together deviously. No, Tribs. You can never end stream. If you do, I'll jump scare you in real life. Parentheses scary. Ah! Sorry, I got scared. You don't have to call her mother anymore. Oh yeah, I also learned new Peeps lore, so if you wanna scroll up. JK. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Aiko, you said that there was an Eidolon in prison near here, right? Yeah? Please tell me where. Hello, Vivi. It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it. There, I see it. I'm trying to do like unique voices and whatnot. It's silly. It's late for me. It's like 1:40. I'm having a blast though. As I said, my favorite thing in the world is being a blue dog and playing Final Fantasy for people on the internet. It's like my one true goal in life. I can't even complain. All right, everybody's going to defend. And then on Aiko's turn, I'm going to kill this guy instantly because that's something that I can do. And I guess the devs just forgot because they keep making me fight these things that I can kill instantly. One day you'll learn my eye color. Can you guess my eye color? Trick question. What's funny about eye colors is I kind of think they're a load of garbage. I don't know, my dad had a thing when I was growing up where he's like, yeah, when I'm in a good mood, my eyes are green, and when I'm in a bad mood, my eyes are blue. And that's why your eyes are green and your sister's eyes are blue. It's like, oh, yeah, man, whatever that means. I feel like most people have brown eyes, and it's just kind of like a different tint depending. Although blue, I guess, is kind of hard to make an excuse for. It's interesting. I don't know. Just silly thoughts. This is turning into quite a show. Did he? The most serious character in this game just did a hee. Let me see. Black like your soul, LMAO. Like a gacha character? Li Meow? That's interesting. I've never seen that used before. That's why Tribs doesn't have an eye color. It's black because I don't know. I like him being kind of cartoony. It's fun. Anyone can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Zidane, let's go. Dagger's in danger all by herself. Yeah, let's go after her. Is what I would say if there wasn't a Moogle hiding here. Hi, Moogle. Any last letter you want me to deliver before the end of this disc? There's a letter from Stiltskin, but I don't understand what he's saying. From Stiltskin to Mochi. The mist is gone! Is this a blessing or a curse? Kupo, I don't understand. Can't we all be happy now that the mist is gone? Do you have any letters? I want mail. Okay, you bastard. Let's save! Saving good, saving great. This will be our last save on disc 2. My color is amber, red, orangey, brown, because my mom has green eyes and gave me cool protein, I guess. That's neat. That's actually pretty cool. Help, ominous letter? Yeah, there's a whole, like, quest in this game where you have to, like, deliver mail between each save point, and I worry that I already messed it up, but basically if you keep it going throughout the whole game and find all, like, the hidden save points and whatnot, then you can get really, really good rewards over the course of the game, especially in the later discs. So I've been trying to keep it up, but I worry that I missed just one in the Black Mage Village, and I can't go back and check, so I'm kind of boned there. Because I think I was supposed to get it from the Black Mage Village and then bring it to the Lifa Tree, and I'm pretty sure after this I won't be able to go back to the Lifa Tree. Although, fun fact, since this is a PS1... Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, jump scare! Oh, that actually got me. Sorry, I didn't know I was being followed. Oh, that scared me to death. Sorry, I was just holding there while I was yapping. I don't even remember what I was saying. Luckily, these guys can be killed instantly, but... I don't know, my point was something or other. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Genuinely, my brain just got so scared. I forgot everything that happened in the last 5 minutes. Oh. Let's actually, I'll probably slap an ether on Aiko. Yeah. Skimming chat. Help, ominous letter. Oh no, jump scare. Skittering friend. Yeah, skittering friend that I just obliterate by casting life on him because he's undead. He's an undead bug. Sit down, walking simulator. Dun 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 dun. This is the things are happening music. I sense the Eidolon's power. Now I can save my mother. What if another? Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. Thankfully, it didn't happen. I was preparing myself that time. Please help me. So yeah, she's kind of praying to this Eidolon, this like summon to like help her in her hour of need. But I'm pretty sure this is a big one. Here comes Big Floppa. Here come old Flat Top. Received Aquamarine. It's like that. It's just like that mermaid movie that was mid from the 2000s. I'm pretty sure that's the one where the idea is that it's like a mermaid that like comes to shore and is like a mermaid when it like touches water and like during the nighttime, and it's like a girl movie with antics, I think. Can't save my mother with this Eidolon. I remember a lot of movies from the 2000s that were like that. I was forced to watch quite a lot of them. Dagger, what's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. Leviathan is actually one of the bigger summons in Final Fantasy. There's Ifrit, Shiva, Leviathan, Titan, and Garuda. And then, like, above all of them is Bahamut. So this is actually one of the, like, big named summon in the franchise. Ooh, interesting. Leviathan? An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Dagger. No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. She's like, yeah, my mother that's trapped on a boat? Yeah, a big dragon that's will, like, cause a tsunami will not help my mom right now. Isn't Her Majesty ready yet? All remaining ammunition was spent on that last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. That is not our decision. Get back to your post, soldier. They're glowy. I think they're still preparing to cast. That or it's going to be an Order 66 situation where, like, the Black Mage turned to Brawn and just, like, axe her. I don't think that happens, but, like, now I'm kind of nervous. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations.
That insolent whelp. Now I can finish him off. Come, draconic seedling. Bahamut, king of dragons.
Big boy summon. Boom! OMG, that'd be crazy. I love big boy cutscene. Hey, Kuja. These cutscenes, like, this whole game was made in the year 2000. I think the CGs hold up very well. Especially for a PS1 game. It's crazy to me. In fact, Square was so proud of it that they tried to make a movie about it. Like a movie using their technology called Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. And it is one of the worst films I've ever seen. And it cost the guy who made Final Fantasy his career in the industry. Which is why 10 onwards are so different. Wow, they made Kuja bleed. If it bleeds, we can kill it. I think he's into it. I think he's kind of a freak. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. Let me see chat. Let me see chat. Wow, yeah, this looks really good for the year 2000, right? It's awesome. This is my second favorite game ever, probably, next to Wind Waker. Wind Waker is just very influential for me because it was, like, the first game I ever played, and I grew up with it. So I love Zelda games, but I have to admit, nowadays I'm not, like, the biggest Zelda fan on the planet. There's just so many other franchises. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. If Zidane is after their power, I'd better watch out. Wow, now we can win, and Mother won't have to die. Aiko, don't you think... Oh, what's wrong? Mog, she's terrified. How come? I don't know, Bahamut was just summoned into this shit. Don't you know? That's the last Eidolon, Bahamut the Dragon King. He'll win for sure. Yeah, that's one of the most powerful summons in the franchise. The only one more powerful, I think, is... Ultima. Blood. Mwahaha. Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility, you truly are the best. You even hurt me. A little. And you, Braun, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Ha 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 ha. Everything is going according to plan. Here come. This is like freaky. I hate this. This scares me so much. But big cutscene, big scary. Kuja! Kuja's great. Yeah. I can't fully explain what's going on due to spoilers, but I know the bit. Just know it's big spooky. That's basically a big ship. And it just turned Bahamut against Braun. Damn. Rip Bozo. So yeah, Queen Braun is dead. The Queen of Alexandria. And, you know, with no master, I'm pretty sure Bahamut returned to its origin point, which is Dagger. So that is rough. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. Ooh, big peeper. Yeah, it's scary. And if you notice in the prior cutscene, that's the thing that destroyed Maiden Sari, the summoner village as well. But when we found Queen Braun on the beach next to her escape pod, she could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. Oh, Vivi, no! Yeah, come to a stop. That's what black mages understand as death. It's just, you know, ceasing to move, basically. Love how Mew says, "Here's the bit, truly bit maxing, bit pilled." Yeah, that's always. I'm always. I feel like I'm very repetitive with my dialogue. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Dagger start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. I kind of wanted to cry too. Such a good cutscene. I adore this game so much. There's so much here. And like her adoptive mom is effectively dying in front of her. Agreed, I like it. Tylerisms. Yay! I like when I have things that people say. It makes me feel like my voice has meaning in this world in a very silly, stupid way. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I'm empty now. Free. Free of that terrible greed. Mother? Also, my skin's green. I don't know what that's about, nor will it ever be explained. I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. So yeah, she's kind of like snapped out of it now that, you know, Kuja kind of took all the like power and influence back. But he kind of wasn't lying. He did, like, Braun did have these intentions. He just kind of, as he said, pushed her a bit. So it's really rough that it's come to this. And, you know, this is kind of the only mother that Dagger's ever known. Because, you know, her real one died when she was very young. And even though Braun is horrible and basically gaslit her into thinking that she was, like, a dead girl, like the dead princess of Alexandria for, like, nearly 2 decades, she still treated her right. At least until the last, like, year or so, when she tried to, like, kill her. It's just rough. I love this sort of thing. And Vivi, who's dealing with their own mortality, has to watch somebody watch someone else die and kind of gauge their reaction and kind of, you know, potentially get even more fear from that. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. Bleh. What a silly death. It's like, ah. At least her model didn't blink. That would have made me giggle. We went back to Alexandria on Queen Braun's escape pod. We also brought Dagger's mother with us. Ruffosaurus. So yeah, that's basically Vivi being like, yes, we brought the queen back to her people even though she was dead, but we also brought Dagger's mom back, which is sad. Basically just being like, you know, this person who was horrible, who we kind of thought was the antagonist, but was kind of part of a larger scheme, but also this person's mom. So that's just a lot. I know I'm repeating myself, but my point is, I like this. I like this melodrama quite a bit. Also, I didn't have to walk all the way back to Alexandria and go through Gargan Rue, which is my least favorite dungeon in this game, for a second time. I'm thrilled! This way, princess. Dr. Tot. Hi, Steiner and Beatrix. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're not dead or in some sort of prison. Steiner, Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you, for sharing the blame. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. The ripe age of, like, I don't know, 18, 16? I forget how old she is. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Yes, princess. Thank you. Damn, they already set a little thing aside. Oh man, I gotta head out for real now. Good night, big hugs. Thank you for adding addition context and stuff. I love your commentary. Yay, thank you so much for coming around. I'm about to end stream. Disc 2 is at its end. That was kind of like the big climactic cutscene. So yeah, you won't be missing much. But yeah, good night and thank you very much for being here. It means so much. Princess, here's a wreath of roses, your mother's favorite. I think they're garnets. That's sweet. The townspeople sent it as an offering for the queen's grave. True, Queen Braun had been acting quite erratic before her death, but the people are still very fond of her, as you see. That's very nice, at least. It's like, yeah, she's a tyrant bordering on dictator who tried to take over the world, but, you know, still our queen. Mother, I shall become a great queen. Ah, the motif. Oh, it even says Braun up there in the big boy cutscene. I love this song, Don't Make Me Cry. So yeah, she's like, I'm gonna be a great queen, but, you know, first I have to, like, live for myself, is kind of where her mind is at right now. End of Disc 2. Change to Disc 3. Wish it let me save. Because I kind of I don't have anything written here. But it's all good. Princess, we have arrived at the castle. She won't be a princess for much longer, Dr. Tot. Haha, indeed. I shall have to call you Queen Garnet after the coronation. I must make preparations for the crowning of our new queen. General Beatrix, Master Steiner, will you help her? All right. Princess, please watch your step. And then I climb onto boat. Dr. Tot. Princess, I know how hard this must be, but I will be by your side. Please take the throne with full confidence. Poor Steiner. He's like, my life was to protect the queen, and now the queen's dead, and now the princess is ascending the throne, and, like, I feel like I've just really just fucked up my entire life here. 3 more days until the crowning of a new queen. What a day. Maybe he is excited. I can't really read him very well. There's the Don. We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? I love Ruby. What happened? Oh, they're still hanging in this joint? Hey, Blank. Maybe that dagger chick dumped him. Bingo! This ain't like you at all, Zidane. Hey, Ruby, I heard you started a mini theater. That's right, darling. My plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah. Alright, cowboys. Zidane, you coming too, ain't you? That's alright, darling. Come over when you want. Let's go, boys. It's nice being in Alexandria again. We haven't been here since the beginning of the game. Like, Disc 1. Like, first, 30 minutes or so. So it's nice. Even though I am stupid Eepy, and I wish there was a Moogle so I could save and end stream, I'm happy. Hey, Vivi. Hello. I haven't seen you since you left Alexandria Castle. How are you? Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. Considering. How about you? What have you been doing since you left the castle? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's been crazy since you guys escaped. Rusty, that rat chick, Freya, and... what's-her-face, that girl general of Alexandria. Beatrix! Yeah, the 3 of them got totally worked. Marcus and I had to carry him out on our backs. Wow, they got them out single-handed? Single-handedly? That's kind of wild. Marcus, we gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Oh yeah, she hates when we're late. Sorry, Vivi, I'll see you later. Hey, I'm Vivi now. Is this the only time that I can talk to Zidane outside of, thing? Oh, crazy. It's nice when you can talk to the main character as another person. Last night's play was great. So glad I pushed myself to make a great sign for it. Are you friends with the man sitting at the table? I think his friends went to the mini-theater. The mini-theater was started by the last owner of this bar and a girl named Ruby. That's pretty cool and all, but I'm more interested in the Moogle market. Know where any Moogles are, know where any good old save points are, so I can tuck myself, what is it, it's like, get up at 2 a.m. and go directly back to bed. Hee 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 trumpet. Grandma said she would make a dress for Lila, but it's taken her forever to finish it. Hey, little girl. An active time event? Here? It's so big. What are we talking about here? Hey, Aiko, I forgot you were in this game. Oh, my. What a gigantic house. I gotta see the inside. We cook good food. Hey. Sniff, sniff. Something smells delicious. You hungry? Eggmeister, eh? You very hungry. These are actually a sub-race of Quina's people, which is interesting. You unbearably hungry. Too bad. Me when I see homeless people on the street. I'm kidding. I thought that was a Moogle. I got really excited for like a half a second. Actually, if I go far enough, I could probably go to the world map and save. This gate leads outside. Cool, let me through it. Can I go? Oh, well. I know where another one is. Is that an NPC? No. Welcome to the amazing commentary. This is the show of all time. Vivi, use your Sixth Sense Moogle locator so I can go to bed. Long time no see. Been a long time. Been a while. Where have you been? We were worried. I don't remember these guys. Sorry, I've been training. Training? Yeah, training. Training for what? Tell us. Was this a Seinfeld routine? It was. Alright. Hey, meow meow. Sorry, I thought it was like Chrono Trigger, and I'd click and it'd be like, meow. Oh my god, there's two of them. Trapping you in stream for 100 bazillion years. No, the time loop. Zidane's done himself in this time. Yeah. But think about it, he's never been in a serious relationship before. Probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on, he's in love with a queen. Did he think it'd work out? I'm sure he thought about that a lot. That's why he's in turmoil. He looks so depressed. Yeah. But this is something he needs to deal with head on. This is going to make him stronger, you'll see. Artemisian. Oh, I've never seen that Moogle variant. Hello, you. Oh, hey, Stiltskin survived. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey, Stiltskin, long time no see. Hey, Artemisian, why does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Listen, if you've been delivering mail properly... Oh, of course I have. Is this the delivery Moogle? That's funny. I've been doing your goddamn job this whole game. You owe me so much money, I should skin you alive. Are you sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. I sent out 4. But what about the other 2? Are you here to see the new queen too? Do you think Princess Garnet will be a good queen for Alexandria? I think so. I'm sure Princess Darnet will do a fine job. I know I said Princess Darnet, but ignore that. I'm ignoring you too. I gotta save. I gotta go eepy. before this VOD becomes too long for me to upload. I'm having fun, though. Hey, guys. I'm Artemisian, the Mognet mailman. You're asking me why I don't deliver mail properly? I can't tell you. That's all you say? Hey, Stillskin. You want to buy a set of garbage for $777? Sure. Thanks, buddy. I'll use this money for my next journey. I've been thinking about how the mist disappeared, but I gotta do more traveling to find the answer. Hey, Moogle. Yeah, you can have this letter. My big brother sent me a letter, Kupo. Where's he been? I've been worried. The male Moogle behind me, like, oh god, that's where that letter went. From Kupo to Kupo. Fossil Roo is very comfortable. I like it here, Kupo. We play hide and seek every day. The most important things in life are to work hard and play hard, Kupo. Truer words have never been spoken, I guess. I'm glad my big brother's doing well, Kupo. Artemisian just delivered a letter to me from far away. Let's read it. Another one! From Magrika to Kupo. Even Moogles want to look beautiful. I use my special item very carefully. You don't come across it very often. It's very special to me, Kupo. Oh, it's a letter from Margarita, the most beautiful Moogle in the world. What a pleasant surprise, Kupo. Do you have any mail? I want mail. Okay. That's all you've got. Alright, it is over. Thank you all so very, very, very much for being here. I'm very happy that there was a lot of good, interaction tonight. I hope my silly insights and nerding about this game and explaining details that some people might not have seen was insightful. Next stream will probably be Deltarune. I plan on streaming this upcoming Wednesday and then probably Saturday. But until then, I am Tribs the Rasky. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Tribs the Rasky, along with Blue Sky and Instagram. I've been posting a ton of shorts recently, roughly one every other day, so expect to see more short form content from me in the future. And if you want to see the origins of those, definitely participate in the streams and be here and stuff. And yeah, I'm very glad that I'm able to do this. It makes me very, very happy. We're happy to be here, Tribson. Yay! I'm so glad. But yeah, it really does mean a lot that you all stay up with me playing my silly games until 2 a.m. And I'm always here. But until next time, I guess I'm gonna have to head off. Bye, every pony.